Hello. I'm late, but I made it. I'm warm. I've been playing with rubies and a black light and a microscope and doing all kinds of cool stuff. Nobody's here yet. It's just me talking to myself. That's all right. People will come eventually. They say if you build it, they will come. Just like a live stream. If you make it, they will show up. As soon as the notifications start rolling in, right, YouTube? Hopefully it don't take forever. See, we already got a couple people watching. Just like that. All right, so I've been playing with some rubies that I got from this really super awesome guy. I don't know if he wants me to tell people that he sent me home with some rubies, but I got to share the link out to the short bus rider that asked if I was making a live stream or anybody was going live. My allergies are kicking my butt. Turned my stupid phone on airplane mode on accident. Do 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 do. But yeah, so I was gonna make a video. Oh, look at you guys get to see the ceiling. How you feel about seeing the ceiling? Before anybody else gets in here, look at that. There's a pile of rubies. Now, how do I know they're rubies? Check this shit out. It's gonna get dark. Ooh, watch this. Isn't that cool? Now, all the ones in there are hearts. I've been picking out all the hearts and putting the hearts in this bowl. Now, just because they don't phosphoresce doesn't mean they're not rubies. Some rubies from different regions glow differently, and some glow under different light frames. Now, it just so happens my light bars that I have stopped working. So I'm going to have to get my solderer out and try to get my light bars to work. I got black light bars that are of a different wavelength than my Uperlight flashlight. But look at all those rubies. Now, the ones that aren't glowing may still be rubies, but the ones that are fire definitely are. Oh, and Jason E. Miner's got his pay dirts out, everybody. If you guys want some Jason E. Miner pay dirt, he's got his doobie pay dirts out. I believe they're $35 plus shipping. I am going to share that out. I just commented on it before I went live. But look at all those rubies. Now, these are all cut stones, different shapes, sizes, some super tiny, tiny ones. I'm guessing some are garnets. Some might even be sapphires. I don't know. I'm not the rock guy. But it is super awesome. And I don't understand why in the hell I can't share the link. So Travis, if you're watching, share the link to Stacy. Oh, I got it. I'm going to do it this way. Doo-doo. Yeah, I've been playing with rubies for like the past 4 hours. There's some big ones in there, all kinds of different shapes, some really, really tiny ones. But I got the microscope out. I was even looking at them under the microscope to see what they look like under the microscope with the black light, which actually was very anticlimactic. I'm going to tell you that. But I still got the microscope out. So if you guys want to see what a ruby looks like under the microscope, we can do that. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up, whether you're on the Hillbilly, the Hoodbilly, or the 403 channel. Turn the light back on. It was supposed to snow last night. I couldn't believe that crap. Could not believe it at all. Oh, can hear myself. Jumping over to Samurai's channel, giving him a thumbs up, giving the old woo. But yeah, so my next question for all you people out there watching, what letter is that? I think, what's up, DB? I think that's a K. Now, if that's a K, that's super cool. Is that a K? Speaking of, Jason E. Minor, we were just talking about your pay dirt. Now, is this a K for you calligraphists out there? If you guys want to see the rubies again under the black light, let me know. Repost on YouTube at Jason E. Minor has some good dirt. Get you some. There you go. Looks like a K to you. See, that's what I was thinking. Because that's like kismet. I think I should put that. I'm getting a tooth pulled. I should just get my tooth replaced with this, right? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I shared out your. It wouldn't let me put it in chat, which I thought was weird. I'm gonna try again. But yeah, look, he's got the old doobie vials. See, you can hit him up at goldenskullprospecting@gmail.com. First 14 are limited edition. He's got stickers on them. $35 for a quarter gram with a high chance for natural Michigan gold. The old doobie vials. Is it going to let me do it? It does. Like, copy the link. I'll show you, DB. I was playing with the black light in this awesome microscope. So if you're looking for some pay dirt, there's some Jason E. Minor pay dirt. Ooh, it's dark. Bam. Look at these rubies. There's the one with the K on it. All the ones in this dish have a heart on them. The biggest one is 2.88 carats, I believe. I've got a notebook to write them down. For the biggest for the hearts. Some of these are huge. It's crazy how bright they are. Just blows my mind. But I was looking at them under the one of my awesome subscribers gave them to me for my alligator project. I'm going to mount the small round rubies in the eyes of these alligators, and then when they light up at night. Now, see, I'm thinking a black light would be better. But he takes them out of rings and jewelry and then melts the jewelry down for the precious metals. He doesn't care. They don't care about the stones. And I was thinking about mounting them in the alligator. next I want to do, my thought process was this. I'll show you a picture instead of the CNC alligator. I want to do the CNC alligator, and then at night, so if I put the rubies in the eyes and I illuminate them at night, this is what an alligator looks like on the water. So I figured, bam, put the rubies in the eyes, and then look at that. CNC alligator with some rubies in the eyes. Like, I'm thinking I'm a genius, right? But I got to figure out how to get, I guess I could mount the black light behind the ruby like I was going to do with the LED light. I think it would work. So I think the rubies mounted in the wooden alligator would look like this with a black light behind them. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm crazy? Well, I mean, we all know I'm nuts. But don't you guys think that would look pretty awesome? Chris Miller in the house. But yeah, I was looking at the rubies under the microscope with the black light, and it wasn't really as neat as I honestly thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, wow. See, I turned my camera the wrong way. We were going for a ride. Yeah, and the red eyes are cool. So like everybody, like, oh, I got the thing. Everybody I showed, not everybody. Most people that I've showed the CNC alligator to are like, well, a lot of people are already making them. True, a lot of people are already making them. But have you seen somebody mount rubies in the eyes and have them mother suckers glow? No. So I'm taking it to a whole nother level. That's my plan. Take that shit to a whole nother level. I'm all kinds of out of breath and excited. But yeah, so I've been playing with rubies and got the old micrometer out and the notebook and measuring them, trying to gauge what rubies I would use. And then I also got, excuse me, some, they're citrine, and then I'm not sure, but these are my eagle eyes. So something similar to the alligator. I've got a bald eagle, and I want to mount these round citrine. Hi, Spider Garage, welcome in. I want to mount these citrine gemstones in the eagle's eyes, and I think that would be awesome. Because again, the CNC files are available for many people, but they're not mounting gemstones in the eyeballs. And then I was talking to my buddy from Mind Altering Glass today, and he is going to be blowing some Prospector themed glass pipes. He's going to be taking not the cheap Chinese glass vials like these, but he's going to be taking scientific glass, so it'll be thicker, mounting these to the side of glass pipes, and then making lids that can thread on. Waiting for you, 406. I sent the link, but he's going to be mounting these to the side of the bowl piece or to the stem to where you can put your nugs with your nuggets. So that's going to be pretty cool. It's a work in progress. I saw one of his pieces and I was like, what about taking some crystalline silver and mounting it in there? And he's like, well, that'll melt. And then we were talking about mounting some gemstones, and he's like, with the heat of the glass, anything that I wanted to introduce into the piece, it would melt it. So he's like, we can fume it and do some different things with silver, but not anything that I wanted to do. What's up, Jim? For those of you guys just coming in, I can show you what I've been playing with. This is in Jim's ballpark. I've been playing with rubies. I've even got one star ruby. There's the guy, Marvin Huff. So there was one star ruby in there. And then this one, I really think it looks like a K. Yeah, I was telling him I don't know if the guy that gave me these wants me to put his info out there, but I got these from a super awesome guy, and I was playing with my black light, checking out all the rubies. All right, that's the feller that gave them to me. Ryder. What's
Damn,
up,
those are nice.
406? Right? But yeah, I've been having fun playing with these with the black light all night. Like randomly shut the light off, wife's cooking dinner, shut all the lights off. She looks at me like, seriously? But like if you could see that like on camera, it does not do it justice. It's like it looks like hot coals in the room.
Is this one monetized, man?
Um yeah,
Okay.
but you're off screen so they can't see anyways. But
Oh,
like
okay.
when you put
Here.
a black light on the rubies, it's amazing. Like in person, it looks like they're just hot. If you touched them,
Oh yeah.
they would burn you.
Looks like your fire's out in that last end of the night. You know what I mean?
Right? Them good cooking coals.
Yeah.
It's insane. But yeah, just because they don't illuminate under the black light doesn't mean they're not rubies.
Where'd you get all those from?
Marvin Huff
No.
pulls them out of jewelry and then scraps the precious metals.
Oh, so you know a guy.
I know a guy.
I know a guy.
Oh, it's Rock Butcher's birthday. He had to get his wife a new key for her car. He drove over 60 miles doing dad taxi.
Oh my God.
Spent $200 on oil changes, cooked fried chicken for the fam, all on his birthday. And Marvin says, I missed it. Rough 3 hours sleep. But Jim got his oil changed, so. But yeah, so these are going to go in those alligators. And I really think that those alligators are going to look cool. And I definitely think I should do a black light versus a regular LED.
Yeah. Do
Because I
those
really
work?
want.
Can you inset that and then like put a black light behind it for it shines out?
Yeah, as long as I drill all the way through to
Okay.
through the back of the like so. As long as I drill through the back and
Okay.
basically
And then right.
how I have it mounted, it's going to be the same type of thing here.
Okay.
Oh, there's the samurai.
There's the grumpy old hide.
As long as I have it mounted on the outside and then drill all the way through.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking that would look
like that.
Cool if it like that,
Yeah, it'll look like that at night with the black light behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, Samurai showing off a box.
What's Samurai got now?
We got to move him over to the big side. Well, it's the outside of a box.
Well, that's not going to hold a bunch of sand.
Not a sandbox.
It's a kitty box shaker.
I thought it'd come out pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, making boxes. Oh, and I made Christmas ornaments. You remember what I was telling you about the Christmas ornaments the other
Yep.
day? Here, let me zoom in. Come here.
What'd you burn now?
What I burned? Let's
I see some
here.
camels. Is that the wise men cruising?
Yes, but what I did was, oh,
Ah,
yeah, I got on one side. I got see the star up there. Got the
okay.
wise men, and then on the other side you got the nativity.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's cool.
And see
What'd
what it does
What'd
is
you burn it on?
oh, now this is walnut,
Oh, walnut. Okay.
right? And what I did was I do two of them at a time, and I burn them
Oh,
like
one
that,
side, the other, and then you just flip
and then
them.
I just flip them
Flip.
and burn the
Oh,
other
yeah.
sides. So put them right back in its little.
So I got a bubble
Saved you a
pipe
little
to show
time.
Samurai. So this is where he's going to be. It's going to be not in glass. I can't remember the name of the stuff, but he's going to mount an ounce of crystalline silver, and basically it's kind of like resin,
Right.
and then he'll have it attached to the bubble piece on the side. So I think that'll look super cool because it'll be floating basically
That
on
would
the
be
side.
cool. Hi, DB. Jason.
Oh, and Jason E. Miner has some doobie dirt up for grabs. It's a limited edition. First 14 have the stickers on them. I dropped the link
Oh.
in chat on the thing. I can drop it again if need be.
Doobie dirt.
Yeah, he's got some pay dirt, guaranteed $35 guaranteed quarter gram, and a potential for some raw Michigan gold, which means it's super
Ooh.
fine delicates.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to pan doobies. Come on, you quit getting people's hopes up, you sorry person, you.
So what? We get we get a hold of him? What? Just
On this, I shared it to my community tab, and
Okay.
it's also on his community tab.
all right.
Prospector Jason E. Miner. This guy right here. That guy. The one that says, "Hey, Samurai."
There's Daryl and Marvin.
But Samurai, it's good to see you're
Rockbutcher.
still alive. You didn't get.
I've lost 47 pounds.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's good to see
Nice.
you waste
Good
away.
job,
I
buddy.
melted. I've been melting.
Oh, they're in the doob tubes. It's
Oh,
in the
okay.
glass bottles that the dubes come in.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Mine comes in little plastic medicine things.
He gets his. I know which ones they're in. If I had the money, I'd go buy one right now and show you.
I was just seeing who'd I miss.
So where's
Burn.
Travis and Joe?
All right. So hold on a minute. Daryl, have you
Olin.
never tried a doobie or have you never tried panning? Which one? Because either way, we need to figure it out.
And you don't necessarily want to do those at the same time.
Yes, you do. It's fun.
Depends on
So,
where you're doing it.
Are you saying we need to call Joe?
Well, I was just saying, where's Joe? Where's Travis?
All right, let's do some harassing.
I want to know when Whitewater's coming back.
It's not.
Is it not ever?
No.
Well, I guess that leaves me wondering if they'll ever find that gold up there under that big rock, huh?
Well, they're
Yeah.
still looking. They're just not filming.
Oh.
All right, I'm muting. Well,
They
no, I
must have
can.
lost their contract.
Doobie doobie doo. Yep, infused and rolled and covered in oil and keef. I know exactly which ones he gets. And they got a wax seal on the lid.
Pardon me.
I wouldn't know.
But maybe a pan is better to use. You got a little sluice box. Daryl, if you ever want to come backstage and discuss gold stuff and not you can come back behind the scenes and not be on the live.
Yeah,
Like,
and
we have
we'll
no
answer any
problem
questions.
spending- Samurai? We
it's
spent
pretty
what,
much
5
like
hours?
this.
But don't bring Darren with you because when he gets drunk, he's just mean.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's
Well,
pretty much like this,
5
but
hours backstage?
gets a little rowdier. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Mega Dog.
What's going on, Mega Dog?
Mega Dog was playing over at Wrenches. I've been playing with rubies.
Yeah, I was over there. I did a long shift today, and
I'm all
I'm just
alone. I
like,
just been
wow.
sitting here playing with my. Wait, let me rephrase.
Never
that.
mind. Yeah, we don't want to know.
By
Everybody's wondering
myself.
where the old Eagle's at.
I just started watching a movie.
You just started
No.
watching a movie.
Yeah.
Well, tell him to
Nope.
turn
I've been
Debbie off.
monitoring. Nobody
Dallas can
said
come
they were
later.
going on tonight, so
We
I watched the
texted, we
movie.
talked to Stacy, what, an hour ago we were talking about going live and I sent links and
I didn't see that.
I'm
yeah.
up here, Joe.
Mega Dog, I have, but if you want to see it again, I'll do it again. Unless you need to
No.
fast forward. Or
You don't have to fast forward.
come on, Joe. We're all up. Samurai 406. We got Rock Butcher in the house. It's his birthday.
Uh-huh. Oh, really?
Yeah, we got 111 people watching.
111?
Yeah, we're on 3 different platforms.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I got a pile of rubies dumped out.
I'll see what I can do. I'm just watching this movie here.
You got safe. You're cuddling with the missus.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're all cuddled up, Joe, don't worry about it.
We'll see what happens.
All right, Joe.
All right, later.
Ugh. Hold on.
So where the hell's Trav then?
I talked to him last night for a bit.
Yep, putting out a
Insurance
A
didn't
video
get the MRI info
tomorrow.
in time. Shoulder surgery postponed until January 27th. Well, that's bogus. I need a new black light.
going to put out a video tomorrow about the first of the camper build.
So you got
We're
your
going
short
to see
going
what
too?
everybody wants. We have the truck, we got the topper, and we're going to do what do you want to see? So we're going to start that series tomorrow.
We'll see what happens as Navy for go fuck yourself.
And we're going to keep track of what it costs, what I got free, what I've absconded with, and all of the
Dumpster
above.
diving.
And
Now, you got to remember to have your tripod set up. That way, if you get into fights with any more Montana raccoons in the dumpster.
yeah, I'm packing now. We'll just shoot the trash pandas.
I got a medical discharge from the Air Force, not the Navy. Different motto. Air Force motto is the bravery of being out of range.
So yeah, we're gonna have solar. We're gonna have batteries. Gonna have inverters and all the good stuff. You know, it's gonna kind of be an in-depth, as cheap as I can build it, and we see what happens.
I ADHD'd. You got to love when you do that.
Oh, got the wrong koozie tonight, so I'll turn it
Well,
around.
my sister should be here, or well, here at my mom and dad's any minute now. They were showing an ETA of 9. She just drove in from Atlanta. They've got her husband went to college with a guy that every weekend they're in Georgia. He never would tell anybody where, but every weekend he'd go out panning, and he paid his way through college, all of his spending money and everything, finding gold in Georgia.
Nice.
I just wish I knew where he was going.
The creek.
Yeah. No Tell'em Creek. Or the creek
Prospector
up
406
yonder.
says, "Hey y'all, just stopping in real quick, getting ready for my youngest birthday party tomorrow." Well, it's Rock
Nick.
Butcher's birthday today, and your youngest's birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday, ℍ𝕠𝕠𝕕𝔹𝕚𝕝𝕝. Well, because there's gold all over Georgia. We were talking to the Augusta Gold Club, and there's gold right by Atlanta. Like you can go in the creek right by Atlanta and get gold. DB says her husband has an MRI on Monday, have to pay for it ourselves, and then submit the receipt to insurance in hopes of partial reimbursement. Damn, that sucks.
I wish they would listen to me. I've got a solution for the medical cost stuff, and I wish they would look into it instead of subsidizing everything. Quit subsidizing all of the free insurance and all that stuff. Take that money and use that for the research and development for the drugs. Because when we pay $1,000 for a pill, we're not paying for the pill, we're paying for the research and development. So instead of them paying $1,000 for each one of those pills, let them pay for the research and development, then them charges for the actual cost of making that pill.
Yeah.
That way they still make their profit just like they would. And we would save probably 90% of it. Kane!
What's going on, Kane? You must be on another platform.
He's on Samurais. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up no matter if you're on the Hillbilly, the Hoodbilly, or the 403. Speaking of the 403, I don't know where that Canadian is. Oh, I know what he's doing.
Be right back.
He said he was going live with us, but he's working on his mother-in-law's something or another.
I had to go this afternoon over to my uncle's. He had fallen a couple of times, and one time he took out the TV when he went down. So he's not doing too good.
He took out the TV?
Yeah, on his way down, he hit the TV, took it out. But with the good news we got that it wasn't pancreatic cancer is not as good as we thought, because it's still, they found it in his spleen and in his liver, and they're biopsying his throat, and they think it's moved into the brain. So
damn, that sucks. Oh, I did, where's my camera? Finish that.
sweet.
The old Grinch. So that's what
Picture of
Stacy looks
Joe.
like without a hat on. You see the resemblance?
Of
Thinking
Joe?
about-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at him.
I'm thinking about making a wooden advent calendar cut out of wood.
That'd be cool. Now you're gonna make it like I don't have one. Like one of your boxes where it has the kind of like puzzle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Two eggs were boiling in water on the stove. One looked at the other and said, "I might not get hard. I just got laid this morning."
No.
Good morning, Brad Welsh.
What's going on, Brad?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, so I got a notification last night that there could be snow in the next couple hours. Oh, look who's a fucking wake.
Oh.
He said he would join in and we get to see him doing some manual labor. Let's see the
So he
labor,
found himself a
Trav.
Manuel?
He's supposed to be doing some work at mother-in-law's.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, so last night it says it's gonna friggin' snow in North Carolina. Oh, he had a snow day. Yeah, so I was talking to Trav. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna snow, huh?" And then he shows me his picnic table. He's got snow like that deep. And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm supposed to get twice that the next day."
Well, you
I'm
can
like,
keep
yeah,
it up there.
keep
We ain't
that-
got nothing on the ground yet.
Yeah. And then you know why it snowed? Want to know why it snowed? I know why it snowed there.
Because Travis has a cold heart.
No. What are you not supposed to do till after Thanksgiving? Decorate for Christmas.
Oh,
What do you think Trav started putting up?
Yeah.
And what happened the next day?
Should have put up Easter stuff, Trav.
Foot of snow. You got a foot of snow.
Keep that crap up there. That snow doesn't have a passport. It can't come across that imaginary line.
It got up to almost 70 here today.
It was supposed to be 66 here, and it did not.
We hit like 40.
Right now it's 41, but you know what? I got heat.
Oh, look at Old Eagle says it snowed there as well.
Hey,
Joe's got snow before I got snow.
Go back to watching your movie. Leave us alone.
But I did make an ornament for my buddy. Can you tell what that is?
Yeah, I can tell what that is.
So his father-in-law. What's up, Darren Kingston? Welcome. His father-in-law hates the old Trump, like with a passion. And I'm like, buddy, so you take this and you just take it to his house, hang it on the tree, don't say nothing. Just hang the sucker on the Christmas tree and leave.
Darren, how far are you from Cooper Pedy?
Darren needs to box up some of that sunshine and send it over here to us.
Yeah. Wisconsin got banged with the snow. Northern Wisconsin. Yeah, Jim, did you get any snow? Because just south of you, they got banged pretty hard. Charlie should be putting a snow video out.
My wife and I have started watching the the Outback Opal Hunters thing, and she loves that. I almost had her convinced to go down there and try, looking for opal until she saw the flies. Them fighting all the flies.
They'll pick you up and carry you away.
Yeah, she said she didn't want any of that.
Yeah, like I said, don't forget, smash the thumbs up, whether you're on the Hillbilly, the Hoodbilly, or the 403. He's missing, but here's part of his maple leaf right here. Kane says it's a beautiful day down in Perth. I think Kane should sign up for one of them Perth Mint tours.
Wow. Okay, so here's what not shaving in November has gotten me. Not
Got a rash?
No, just this is why my wife calls me Patches every time I try to grow a full beard.
I got it, Trav. I'm going to bring it up as soon as Sam. See, the whole no shave November thing. Yeah, I don't care about that shit. All right, you ready for what Trav got this morning?
Yeah. Keep that crap up there, Travis.
Make snow ice cream.
He's in Sydney. Darren is in Sydney.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you keep that freaking white stuff up there as long as we can.
I'm trying to remember the name of that town that my dad and my sister went over to Australia for a few weeks years ago. The reason that he said they were going was to help build a church down there. I happen to know that it's because he's a scuba person and he wanted to go scuba dive the reef.
I'm like,
because he was over on the East Coast, about halfway down the East Coast. And I'm going to pull up a map, see if I can find where it was at.
So Daryl, now you say up north here. Where's Daryl? It's up north.
North
Fargo?
Dakota. North Dakota.
By Fargo?
About 14 feet south of the Canadian border.
Okay, so by Fargo.
Yeah, Travis, you keep that crap up there. We don't want it here yet.
Yeah. And double that amount coming tonight.
I still got green grass. It rained here today, so
And Rock Butcher got rid of his chicken. He evacuated the bathroom.
uh-oh. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Yep, close to Fargo. I actually knew a lady that got ran over in Fargo. She got off the train, the Amtrak, and got ran over in Fargo. The snowstorm's coming from Montana. And Darren says one of his mates had a mine in Lightning Ridge.
It's coming from Montana. Well, it must be bouncing off the top up by Spokompton and heading north from there.
A rocky spinner.
Yeah, and heading up north. If it's come, well, we got a big storm on the over by Seattle starting. It's gonna pound California, but I don't think it's gonna maybe do much here.
Well, Hobo Rob and somebody else was saying that there's some stuff coming in off the ocean that
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a hurricane coming in.
Yeah, they were talking about bounders and bouncers and
Bomb storm or something like
bombs.
that.
Yeah, I'm like, what? No, they got ran over by an ambulance. I guess there's one ambulance in Fargo,
Yeah.
and they got off the bus and got hit by the ambulance.
What really kills me is when people walking and that kind of stuff, a pedestrian gets hit by a train. That's just way too funny. You know, trains don't swerve. 3 steps either way and you're clear. It's like, duh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's just natural select, the Darwin Award, culling the herd. You know what I mean?
It's called an 𝕠𝕠𝕤𝕝𝕝. Wow.
That too.
𝕠𝕠𝕤𝕝𝕝. It's an 𝕠𝕠𝕝𝕝. Turns into snow after the Rockies. Okay, there you go. It's called a bomb cyclone off the coast of Vancouver Island in Seattle.
Yep. Yeah, it's supposed to just pound like Oregon, California, and bottom of Washington.
You know, this is the thing that they were saying, we'll pick up the fish and we'll throw the fish into the people's yards and houses and stuff. This is the thing I was talking about. If this bomb cyclone passes over, because I guess it's like a tornado or some shit in the ocean, and if it passes over a school of fish, it can pick the fish up and drop the fish on the land. And all I'm thinking of, like,
feed
no,
the birds.
Here's my thought: free fish.
That's right. Feed the birds.
Darren Kingston said it's super hot there. They got summer happening down yonder way.
30
on the
plus.
other side of the world, it's Celsius.
30 degrees is cold. Ain't no happy place
that's,
here.
That's the Celsius. They're
is
not
that
using freedom units.
The new? Oh yeah,
they're in Australia.
The Celsius style.
Yeah.
So 30 is what, about 90 degrees ish?
Yeah, I think
85.
So. Too warm for me. Is a bomb cyclone better or worse than an atmospheric river or Arctic vortex?
I don't
know. But again, I'm going to ask, has anybody in chat ever experienced fish falling out of the sky? Because that is something I want to see.
No. been in a big thunderstorm and had lightning strike about 30 feet from me.
I've seen that. I've seen there's a place up north where we'd be fishing, we out cat fishing, and we'd have to head inland because it's so heavy in iron that lightning just, it's like it's almost like you got lightning rods.
Oh, this
And
hit a big ponderosa pine about the size of a
do the
tiger.
fish swim in the atmospheric river? Ooh.
Ooh.
But no,
But
when the lightning hits the sand and the black sand, it makes these really cool underground sculptures. It makes glass. It's really neat looking.
Yeah,
They
we had the
exploded a lot, but if you
lightning
find
hit a
them in
big
place, they're cool.
ponderosa pine, and it just blew it up, turned it into a matchstick. And it was, I don't think I've ever heard anything louder than that go off.
I found out where they were at when they were there. They were just south of Surfer's Paradise. And I'm not even going to try ℍ𝕠𝕠𝕕𝕚𝕝𝕝. I can't even pronounce it. ℍ𝕠𝕠𝕐𝑒𝑟𝑎𝑏.
Okay, he's talking about Australia. He's
Yeah.
talking about Australia and his dad.
Sorry. That's yeah. I ADHD, and finally I just called him and asked him where it was at. But yeah, that's where they were at. And they went diving at Cook Island. Where's Cook Island?
Cook.
Huh. What makes it a surfer's paradise?
Darren, sounds like she's moving to Italy.
Good.
Still baffles me how these just catch fire.
Or what caught fire?
I got no problem showing you again.
What are you catching on fire? Oh,
Even with the light on, like you don't need. That's the cool thing is like I don't need to shut off the light. It's so crazy.
you know what? If some of that stuff was in my sluice, you know what would happen?
Oh no, have you seen these like
I'd
in
kick it out
person
the
even?
bottom.
Have you seen them in person? As red and as shiny as they are, you wouldn't chuck them.
Oh no! You know what I just realized? You know what I just saw?
What'd you saw?
Those poor folks down in Australia have their own Cleveland. Those poor people.
They have
man.
what? Cleveland?
Yeah, they got a Cleveland too.
No. Yeah, no. Sapphires, rubies, garnets, any of that. Any of that crap. No, it goes out the bottom of no. It's junk. I want gold.
I want gold too.
I ain't got time for like getting shit heat treated and cut and blah 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 blah. No.
Yeah, but
give me the
sometimes
gold and
a stone like this is worth more than gold. You know, like if you get a good stone, this could be worth 30 grand.
Yeah. All right. But that has already been cut and everything else. If it's raw, it ain't worth 30 grand until you put a bunch of money into it. And I ain't going to do that, so I'll kick it out the bottom.
See,
that's just
Jim
me.
tells you.
Mhm.
Wow. You know, you don't realize how empty Australia is until you start looking at a map.
You
Yeah, I was
what?
talking to a. You don't realize how empty it is.
Oh,
I was talking to a guy, and he said it takes 13 hours for him to get from his house to the next town. And I was like, what? He's like, well, yeah. I was like, how? He's like, well, you got to imagine most of the roads are so bad.
it's all dirt roads.
Yeah, it's all dirt roads, and he said you're hitting potholes. You can't go over 15 to 25 kilometers an hour. Yep,
Yes,
doobie vials are available. It's on Prospector Jason E. Miner's community tab. $35 plus shipping, I believe. I shared it on my community tab as well. It's a guaranteed quarter gram plus a chance at some Michigan fines. And the first 14 of them, Trav, it's on my community tab and his as well. Or you can email them.
and
So
yes,
what's
Travis,
this?
And
I
nope,
know there's
no
a lot
shipping.
of
Shipping's included. $35 include shipping. So
nice
What's the story with this lake Yama Yama?
in
yama
the
yama.
US. So Trav, you got to pay shipping.
Or if you
Creed
just
in the
order it,
house.
send it to me, and I'll hold it for you.
Yeah, because instead of the solid blue, if you look at that lake Yama Yama, it's like dotted, like shaded. It must be a swamp or something.
Ross in the house. What's up, Ross? I went and visited him. He was live streaming. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but it was raining, crazy rain. %90 of Canadians live within 100 kilometers of the U.S. border. I just couldn't imagine taking like 13 and a half hours to get to the next town.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be. You wouldn't make any money door dashing there, huh?
I spelt trailers wrong.
No, that's not the Ross you know. This is the Ross from Thailand.
Oh, Ross.
Did I look through the other bag yet? Where did they go?
Well, didn't the Russians already fling a bunch of warheads over to Ukraine or some shit today or yesterday?
Yesterday, I think.
No, well, I'm not getting into politics. Ain't getting
Yeah,
into worldviews. We're here to talk gold and fun stuff, not
there's
depression. And
some insane stuff in here. So
what you got there, Jeff? You
where
got to
the
go down.
hell?
There we go. What is that?
There's some citrine in here,
Citrine?
and then some random stuff and some citrine. There's definitely some stuff that I have no idea what it is.
Well, make yourself big. Maybe Joe or Jim can.
Well, I'm gonna have to set them out and get the microscope
Oh.
out. But like,
Looks like glass
Oh,
to me.
and you know what? This is the first time Jim's been in here since I got that
oh yeah, you got
piece.
that piece to show, and
Yeah.
you should see this one samurai found. But yeah, no, there's a lot of in here that I'm not sure what they are. I know what some of them are, but I looked at some of these under topaz. See, that's what I was thinking. because it's kind of soapy. It's kind of has the soapy like topaz.
The
And
soapy
then
feel.
and then when I shine the black light at these ones, some of them also react oddly.
Hmm.
Joe says glass.
Yeah.
I will say
Looks
they
like
are definitely not glass.
cut up beer bottles.
All right, Samurai, your turn.
Hey,
Yeah, I do have the microscope out. So I'll get that ready with the big one.
Joe. I mean, Rock Butcher. What I got,
That looks like beer bottle glass.
It does, but it's not.
but it's not. That
That looks
pretty?
like an old Bergie bottle. What is that about that shirt?
Um,
Camera's
wait.
here.
Or is it agatized
This is obsidian.
green obsidian? Huh.
Yep.
Oh, I've never seen green obsidian.
Gold. Um, Matter of fact, they had some other colors there too. And this one I'm going to be sending to Joe.
Oh, Smokies?
Yeah, an Arkansas Smoky. Because he's got to have one from Arkansas. And it's terminated. Is that the term?
Yep.
Yep.
It's got a pointy.
Yep. So, yeah, that's the new stuff I've got here. See, Jim, I was going to, and everybody was going to go along with it, but I just don't have time to mess with it. I was going to try to convince you that I'd found that on the new land that we bought and then cleaned it up, but I'm not going to do that. Too much energy.
No. So that
Trav says Sunday we're
um,
going to wash some rocks in amylite.
that darker one, is that chert? That arrowhead chert?
He said it was, and that's matter of fact. Let's get. Oh, come on.
The zircon is in the pointy end of that one.
Oh, okay. See, I don't
That's
know
why
that
it's
much about them.
smoky.
That's why I was bringing
The zircon?
there that here. This there. Now I should be able to zoom easier. So tired of showing my ugly mug when I do that. There. Come on. Dun 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 dun. Hurry
You're
up,
going to get
computer.
Joe singing.
Well,
See, I don't have the samurai abilities to do the multi-cameras, so I don't know how well this is going to work.
it's telling me it's waiting, not responding, my camera hub. So, oh well.
Oh, it's nice. I've been beating around the river a bit.
Get out of my way. There
Samurai.
we go. Yes.
The Canadian Postal Service is currently striking.
That's not even
So
good.
when they're off strike, you're going to be receiving a package from Canada.
Canuckasville.
Huh.
So I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I don't have the right microscope for this, but I was trying to look at the gemstone under the microscope.
Ooh,
Yo.
that's
Hold on.
nasty looking. Okay, let's go back to the other camera. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, it's getting better now. So, Jim, what is that?
Hold on, I got to swap you out.
Because the guy that was napping these with his son claimed that was obsidian also.
It's shiny like obsidian, but to me, it kind of looks like chert. But
Well, that's what I
I'm
was
no
thinking.
expert.
I was thinking
We got one on
Churdy as
panel.
well.
But
I
I'm
gotta
going
go
to
get a smooch. I'll be right back.
let the experts, tell me what that is. And this one, I'm pretty sure it's what it. Because when I first saw this, I thought they had taken one of those old insulators off the old telegraph
yeah.
poles and
Mhm.
used one of those. But and I was trying to figure out how they got it to nap as good as they did. And
Glass snaps just as easy as obsidian.
no, I have disagree there. Glass is less forgiving.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that other brown one is chert.
okay.
church.
Well, that's what
He
I
said-
kind of thought.
It's churty, churt.
So I don't know the stone that well, but since my oldest son was the assistant archaeologist for the Arkansas
What about the green one?
survey? Yeah, I'm sure that it's not glass.
But what about obsidian?
The rockbutcher says he doesn't think it's obsidian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He says, I really doubt that is obsidian. I've never seen obsidian like that. If it
No, is he
was
talking about? Does he have the link?
obsidian, he would have seen it.
Am I using the right word? Maybe they told me it's something different.
My problem
No,
is I
he
can't
said
get chat
obsidian.
on my phone, but I got it on the big screen over there. So if I'm turning my head, I'm reading chat.
Now he did tell me that this, and this is the reason that I knew that, or that I was fairly certain that he was wrong, because he said
He's talking
that
about the
this-
green blue one.
Yeah, the green blue one. But I mean, the other one, he said that he actually got that stone north of here at Sharp County, and the place where he said that they've got a lot of limestone there, not a lot of obsidian. Anywhere
Yeah.
there.
It's got to be chert.
Right. But he couldn't remember where he got the stone for the green one. But, and for what, I mean,
It's
the
cool
reason I
either
got-
way.
yeah, the reason I got this one is because the little boy was about the same age as my youngest granddaughter, like 8 or 9 years old, was sitting and taking the points that he had finished and was making little necklaces and selling them for $10 a piece.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so I thought, hey, I can, encourage him. So what I did, I pulled out my billfold and all I had was hundreds. And I said, what do you know about silver? And his dad grinned. His dad grinned. I said, let me show you something. And I pulled out a couple of, it was a 64, a 90%, 64 half, and 63 Benji. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1 for that. And his dad said, son, you want to take that deal? He said, okay, I'll do it. I said, now what you do? I said, don't spend this $1. I said, because you can go sell that $1 and you can make more than you would have made selling me that necklace for $10.
You'll find
And-
chert around limestone. You will find obsidian around volcanoes. Now, there was some volcanic activity in your neck of the woods, though.
Yes, but it's a little bit farther south. The edge of the caldera is a little bit farther south than where he's claiming that he got that, which would
Travis,
be no obsidian there.
you said you was going to come up and say hi. Did you fib to me, Travis? Travis said he was going to come up and say hi.
Yes, the other night when I was on and it popped off, I went to plug my charger in and went, boop. My phone was like dead. I didn't look at the numbers.
Jim says he can't come up. He's helping the missus with homework.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on St. Helens obsidian. Yeah. I still got some ash from that stupid when it blew when I was a kid.
I've got some brimstone from Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, nice.
Got another piece coming because I don't want to ruin my only piece making a pen, but I do want to make a brimstone pen.
Oh, man.
Hey, don't forget
What?
your twine. Everybody needs twine, so always have twine. He's
I,
getting his
I,
twine, isn't
I
he?
ran paracord.
Paracord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bunch of hippies using paracord.
I got my burlaps, and I don't know what you did with the
Twice as
ball of
strong as
twine.
your twine.
Yeah, but it doesn't look as cool on the Christmas ornaments.
That's right.
Yeah. Bah humbug.
So, I didn't read the twine part. I just saw I got waxed. That's a bit
Uh-oh.
personal.
I was looking
Joe
at
got waxed. Uh-oh. I don't want to hear about that.
So I was looking through my my I don't know what you call it. My wife calls it my man makeup kit. It's got my beard oil and my wax, and I was gonna go and come out of the bathroom with the old French twist.
Go Cornelius look.
I might just start doing that. When I wake up.
Jim, there's a interesting thing I read once. It's not talked about a lot, but evidently there's like a huge super caldera, one of those like kind of like it's under Yellowstone, under Arkansas. Most of Arkansas is part of the caldera, which would explain the diamonds down there around Murfreesboro.
And yes, Marvin. That I have to shoot some shorts, so I'm gonna. Well, I've already been out. The dogs disturbed me, but I did shoot a couple with fireplace going in the dark. And,
Yeah, the first video is going to be him putting the rocks on the table, and then the second video is going to be better because that's when he gets the rocks off the table.
it's got me and the fireplace going. And then I was like, all right, this is too like romantical. So I said, I'm gonna change it. Yeah, got the notebook, the micrometer. I'm gonna measure all the stones, separate them into bags based upon their size. That way I know when I get to all right, I need this size for the eyes. I'm ready.
Just use the ichrometer. Yeah, that one's about the
Yeah.
same as this one, and this one's about.
Well, I am. I'm separating them into rounds, and then I'm getting them close. And then, see, these are going to be high dollar alligators because they're going to have gold inlaid, crystalline silver, and rubies in the eyes.
Oh.
So it's going to have to be precise.
Son of a
Yeah, my eye
bitch.
chronometer is within about 20,000s.
Son of a.
Come on.
I wish I'd done this before I. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this works.
Uh-oh. Before you did what?
Yeah. Before I started talking about how cool it was.
Uh-oh. He looked at it through the scope. He ain't impressed no more.
Well, I forgot. I keep forgetting I have this little scope because it's new to me. So I'm going to see if I can put this thing in here.
Yeah, just use the eye chronometer and the finger chronometer. Because you can feel about 0.003 of an inch.
Oh, cool. Okay. So how do I change that?
Marvin says I should sell the hell out of them and replace them with glass.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's duplicate that. Hold it.
Oh, yeah. So we got episode 5 coming. Tribe
what?
did episode 5. Treasure Fam Talks, Lost Gold Mines and Bonanzas in North America. Next week's episode is Leechtown's Lost Gold Cache and Outlaw Rattlesnake Dick. You guys want to see who one of my new sponsors is? I can show you really fast.
All right.
It's going to be a leak. Are you ready? Can you see it? Something to do with metal detecting.
A sand scooper?
That's one of the items. And then the other one is a carbon fiber shovel. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I would be that. Yeah, no, that's sand only. Don't be bringing that crap to Montana.
That's for metal detecting yards.
Yeah, because that carbon fiber would last about 25 minutes up here.
That's not for digging rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, stick that thing use that up in Lincoln and snap it off or drag it down to the bottom of a tree hole. And yeah, that'd be go flinging across the claim.
But one of the things I was looking at, and another thing is a floating fossil sieve.
A floating what?
So you dig your stuff and then you dump it in there and you shake it to find shark's teeth and stuff like that on the beach. That's another product they're going to be sending me, but that's for warmer weather.
So a pool noodle with a screen in it,
basically.
Yeah.
But super lightweight, really well made because I watched a video of a hefty fella fall on it.
A hefty feller.
Marvin Huff says he's got an 8-carat tanzanite he would sell. Samurai.
I want gold.
I'm not sure what you did, but that was weird.
Tanzanite, okay.
Playing,
well,
because
like
look
I say,
here.
I'm not into gemstones. I want gold.
Hey,
Gold
Jim,
Eagles Farther made his own.
Look what I found out about this green.
Hey, that's glass.
Yep. Look at the fracture patterns.
You can see that's definitely glass.
Yep, it's glass. That little asshole.
Stacy was right. That's some glass.
Don't say
That's a
that too
Mountain Dew
loud.
bottle. That's a Mountain Dew bottle.
And it's a Bergie bottle.
I'm looking to see if I can find any. I found a bubble a while ago in it.
Oh, well, if you got
You
a
don't
bubble,
find
yeah.
you don't find a lot of bubbles in obsidian.
Well, you
No,
got
That's
the
a lot.
conchoidal.
There they are, right there.
You got the conchoidal fractures, but then they got the straight lines is weird.
But yeah, that's definitely glass.
Hey, you know what? That thing's cool as hell, though. I'd pay $10 for that thing.
There's the one I found.
Yep.
You don't get bubbles like that in obsidian
Well,
or any.
You
kind
can
of
get
rock.
bubbles in obsidian.
Yeah, you can get bubbles in it, but not. What am I trying to say? I'm
not
just
clear
saying.
bubbles.
Not. I mean, usually it's not. Usually it's inclusions. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Not like
Ooh,
that.
Looky there, and looky there.
Cold glass from a factory.
Looky
Now,
there.
that looks like string.
It's actually got a piece of thread or something in
That's
the
Sasquatch
glass.
hair.
And look, there's more. And that's actually
There are no
inside it.
inclusions. That's something inside the glass, ain't it?
Right. That's something inside the glass. And when I put this down on here and started seeing bubbles in it like that.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
now
just
seeing that's down deep.
I'm
See,
just thinking
here's the surface right there.
you got
Now I'm going deeper and you can see the bubbles.
the obsidian has the conchoidal fractures. You know, they look like little shells, little C's, like a weld
Right.
when it breaks.
Right. And I've not
And
seen
I
any
just
of that.
seen it had conchoidal, but had this straight striations coming out too, and that looked a little weird to me. Because yeah, you got cool conchoidal because you can see it. It starts small and then they fan out bigger like a clamshell, but
Right.
a few of those had weird straight striations.
Yeah, especially
it's
if you
cool.
look up around. Oh yeah, it's cool. But if you look up around here, see the chips and stuff are there. See where he had a piece of looked like he went to nap it and he broke a piece off, but it didn't completely fracture all the way off. See that big chunk right there?
Yeah, because the black in it.
Right.
There's an air pocket under it.
Oh,
Yeah, that
here we
just
go.
doesn't.
Here comes Joe. He said he's plugging in his microscope. Y'all are in trouble.
Uh-oh. What's he going to show us now?
I mean, I wish I was wrong, but I don't see that being anything but glass.
It's cool looking, man. Whatever, you know.
That has conchoidal fractures, as does glass, but that has straight striations and no inclusions. Obsidian is a blob of lava with whatever was there cooled fast.
Right.
Right. And if you look.
Yeah, Jim, like I say, Jim's seen the straight striations because most obsidian breaks like a clam. It looks like a clamshell.
And look, there's those
see the straight ones there? And they go perpendicular to the conchoidal fractures.
That's definitely glass.
I really like this. That's what wood looks like when you burn it. I kind of like this.
Honey?
Yeah, I've looked at stuff I've lasered and changed some of the settings on the laser because of how when I laser metal. Yeah, I just got a weird notification.
Thank you.
1966. Yeah, I like this little microscope. That's not that bad.
See, Jim, I know big words. Besides
It's still
dictionary and encyclopedia.
Marvin says it's still cool.
1 gram.
Oh, here's Joey from the Bronx. He says it's fucking cold. If it was obsidian, all those striations should be curved.
Right.
Oh, hold on.
1989 Canadian cent.
Oh, Joe's got his night hat on. Or his cap.
It's cold here, man.
Cold.
I gave myself a nice close haircut, so my head's cold.
Yeah, Joe's melon's freezing.
So I got
There's what the
No, the reason I said I was going to come up is I want to put my obsidian blade underneath the
Microscope.
scope and look at it and see the difference.
Yeah.
look
If
at
that's
the
not obsidian.
look at the
Yeah, Joe,
pattern.
that whole heat thing was bullshit.
What? Oh, about
The-
heating up those stones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think that was that didn't sound correct to me.
It was bullshit.
Where'd you find that out? You looked it up?
Yeah. It was in one of my science things.
Yeah, that didn't seem to.
Yeah, Jim. So one of the books I was reading said that a real gemstone does not transfer heat or something. It was like if you take heat to a gemstone, it'll still remain cool. And I was like, that didn't make sense to me. It didn't
No.
make sense to Joe either.
See, we're talking.
No, because
we're
because you
talking
can melt
technical stuff
diamonds.
here, and we got some Canuck in the audience over there breaking my onions about the Rangers. You see that? Did you see that?
Oh, did you see the score?
No.
look at the patterns on this
We beat
smoky
the Canucks
quartz.
the other night, 2 days ago. Come on, that looks like snakeskin.
That's the pattern
smoky-
on that
That's
smoky
the pattern
quartz.
on the smoky quartz.
That's cool.
Oh wow!
And there's the terminating point. Yeah, well, it's kind of broken.
There's the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out it wasn't true when I got one of them hot and it burnt the shit out of me.
I just never seen.
Yeah, because you can melt
That
melt
close.
diamonds with a torch.
Well, I figured it out that you can melt stones into glass by
Yeah,
watching a
you-
glass blower.
Because
Wish
what
there
was
was a
it?
way to
Nile red
freeze
or
this
Nile
thing.
blue was
Stop wiggling it
okay.
so damn much.
Was
I'm
making-
trying.
quote unquote diamond water, and he was burning burning diamonds and turning and vaporizing them.
There we go.
All right, you can stop moving it. I'll blow you up again. You're making everybody seasick. Okay, that is called growth texture. The crystal was growing when the system shut down. Sometimes
Yeah.
you find them being reabsorbed. It's all in the chemistry.
Oh.
That's still really cool how it looks like lightning patterns.
Yeah, I just
Kind of looks like scales, snake scales. You know,
That's what I said. Snake scales.
snake
Okay.
skin.
But anyway, yeah, I just moved the. Now I've got that thing to where I can just use that when I want.
I'm surprised we don't, if quote unquote, we don't find more like chunks of obsidian up Elk Creek. You know, from the from the Yellowstone caldera, because we find rocks the size of basketballs that are quote unquote
So you
the
guys think that's a
lava
cave?
rock that they decorate people's yards with 5-6
See-
feet down.
So you think that's a K? The
Or an
edges
R.
of those scales are where other molecules would stick to it as it grew. All right, I'm going to flip the camera so you can see it while Joey's getting ready.
What? Ready for? I'm looking at.
Yeah, you're getting your shit together. We're not rushing you. We're not rushing
we
you,
are.
Grandpa.
Yeah, we are. Hurry up, Joe. Come on. Hurry up, Joe. Joe. Come on. Hurry up.
All right. So is that an R or is that a K?
That's okay.
I don't know.
Well, that is pretty freaking cool if that's a K. And it's a real ruby because it shines really bright, like really bright. Joe, did you get your other eye done yet?
No, but I'm. I was telling somebody just tonight that I'm thinking about getting my other one done. I was saying my now my good eye is my bad eye. What brought that up?
I'm reading chat.
Oh, I'm seeing if this is going to look.
Hey,
any better.
hey, Joe.
Hey, what?
Do those arthritis gloves help?
They're compression gloves.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
Yeah, they do. They do help.
because this, my hand is just.
Yeah, it'll make it feel better. Get them. You can get them in the drugstore. They're you can't work in them really because you'll rip them to shit. Mine, the one that I have, I use it now to put liniment on to keep the liniment on because it's kind of stretched out.
Okay, well, I was just.
But they help.
It's.
Oh
They
no,
help,
that
yeah.
sucks.
They help.
This
Definitely.
this quartz doesn't have that. I wonder if this one's been cut.
For some reason, my lights are too bright. They're still bright. Jesus. Maybe it's this.
Ooh, let's see what that looks like.
Something's not clean. That's what it is. Oh, it looks better on the. It probably looks better over there.
Nope, that quartz has just been eroded a lot.
Okay, let's do a pop quiz for Jim. What's this, Jim?
Pyrite.
That's pyrite.
Okay, yeah. Quit giving him the answers.
That's a black screen.
Oh, here. Look at that one.
That there looks like Jupiter. No.
They polished it good.
That's a love stone. If I've ever seen a love stone in my life, that's a love stone.
Is that a love stone?
Yep.
Sandstone. Well, let's see
Yeah.
here.
No,
Love
Lovestone is a fucking rock.
Yeah. Another fucking rock.
I thought it was pretty.
Oh yeah.
Jim
The,
couldn't type pyrite fast enough.
Oh, I wonder what this looks like under here. Oh, switch back.
I've dealt with a little bit of pyrite in my life. Spot that crap. Mile away.
This just doesn't look. Oh,
We
it's
had one
wobbly.
guy with a big jar of pyrite that came down to the Elk Creek claim and said, Look at this half mason jar of gold. And
Well,
I'm like,
that's boring.
yep, you got gold there, buddy.
Hey,
You're rich. You better keep digging there.
I saw a guy take a whole big thing of pyrite, cook it, smelt it down, get rid of all of the, and then he ended up with 1.5 grams of gold.
No,
That was
these
in
guys
with the
were
pyrite.
these guys were DAF.
Yeah, well, I understand that, but I'm saying
And
then, and I thought it was BS, and then I watched Jeff Williams do it, and then I watched Jason from Mount Baker Mining and Metals take a bunch of pyrite, because he said you got to cook it down. He says make sure you wear masks, don't breathe it in, don't do it in your wife's oven.
yeah.
But they're saying that you can, because it changes to red once you get the sulfur out.
Well, I may be wrong, and Jim can correct me because he's smarter than I am and knows more than I do. But I think, and I've heard that pyrite and gold are kind of like cousins.
Outdoor more, welcome in, welcome in.
In the old periodic kind of table-ish thing. And so, Jim, can you deny or tell me I'm an idiot? Or
I can tell you that.
So
isn't pyrite a
fool's
mixture
gold
of things?
is what?
All right, so hold on. So we got a new channel in the chat, Outdoor More. They
Hey, how are we
do
going, man?
treasure hunting, metal detecting, and all kinds of other adventures. It's a chubby feller like us. So welcome in. I'm going to make you a moderator
what's
so you can
going on,
check
man?
out all the other channels.
Come on in and have fun with us.
Is that Ross that I don't know?
Ross was here earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. How you
And
doing?
if you don't know what we're talking about, ask more questions. And because we do have a geologist in the background, and the rest of us are clueless. So we know a bunch of
The
stuff about
bronzier.
a little.
So it was the red pyrite. Yeah, that was the thing, is it was the bronzier pyrite, because when he cooked it down, it was red. And he was like, then all the sulfur was out of it.
Okay, so pyrite does kind of, certain pyrites are like
not all
cousins to gold.
sulfides have gold in them. Pyrite, not so much. Pyrite with a different spelling.
No, Jim, you're not clueless. We are sometimes.
We're up here looking at we were looking at gold under the microscope. We were looking at a pile of rubies. I've been having fun playing with the black light, looking at a pile of rubies. I'm gonna do it again just because it's fun.
My microscope
is fighting with you.
Yeah, so I'm not playing with it no more.
Well, did it shit the bed on you, or just doesn't want to?
It's just that I don't want to go through the hassle with the.
Oh, he's saying we're not clueless. He said stop lying to people.
No.
The computer doesn't want to put up a second camera.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to swap it out with your camera, Joe.
Your computer's being grumpy.
Yeah, so I'm not playing. I'm not going to entertain.
You're not going to play with it. Yeah, no. And we aren't.
Man.
Ooh, what's
Outdoor
that
More? We're not really tech savvy except for Jericho. He's
and Samurai.
Yeah,
Here,
those guys over there or up there are more tech savvy than
us two down here.
Us two.
But yeah, if you want to know if you got rubies, the easiest way to tell if you got rubies is shine a black light on them. Not all rubies will phosphoresce, but some do, and it's pretty cool when they do because it's like poof.
That's amethyst.
That looks like I'll say that looks like amethyst.
Yeah, that's an amethyst.
Now you're gonna make me get the other pretty stones out.
Hey Jericho, you know my
hey Joe.
What's it? 295 nanometer light?
Yeah.
That's not a black light.
No.
You have a black light.
Not my flashlight.
Why isn't it?
Because every time I look at stuff under there, it doesn't show like not much.
You have a 965.
I thought it was a 995.
You should have a 965.
Should be. I was going to say it should be 965.
And that is a black light.
You got it in your numbers.
Not.
You should have the 965, Joe.
I guess
I'm gonna look
technically
right
it could
now.
be.
Oh,
He's
outdoors and
outdoor
more.
more is
Yeah,
a little
he's
tech
tech savvy. Okay.
What's that?
I'm not.
So where,
I
where you
dig
hail
holes
from,
in the
outdoor
dirt.
more?
We're talking about nanometers.
I dig holes. I screen dirt. I throw dirt down a sluice, and I find gold. And I go into really stupid old mines.
Yeah, I wouldn't
And
do none of that. I'll do the gold part, not the going in the cave.
if you really want to see a really cool cave, go to my channel and look up Spider Mine. Awesome.
Somebody actually
I
did
don't
a
have the spec sheet on
gemstone
that light,
cut
man.
on some smoky quartz from Brazil. And it does have some flaws. But not that bad, really. Oh, man, they did not clean it up. Look at that.
Marvin liked
surface
the
of that.
Spider Mine series.
The Spider-Man series gave me anxiety, and I told you I let it play and I didn't watch it.
Spider Mine is awesome.
All I can envision is getting stuck climbing in that son of a gun, and I'm not going to do it.
I'm the only human being that's been in there since the 1930s.
I've got a natural sunstone from Tanzania. How to use it to make something.
Marvin
So
Huff.
outdoor and more, where are you at? Where are you at in the US?
That's what I asked. I said, imagine turning on the black light and seeing handprints on the walls. He stays
That'd be
away from
cool.
lights like that. I'm like, let's leave the past in the past. Ooh, that's
Hell
pretty.
no.
It's got some rutile in it. Looks like it's got rutile in it.
No, he's down in Texas.
That says
Yeah,
natural. That's on the label. I actually bought this one.
Yeah, it is 365
It says
nanometers.
natural sunstone,
365.
Tanzania.
365, yeah.
That is pretty.
Yeah, that's awesome. It looks better up on the big screen.
Yeah, mine's 390.
So this is not a black light.
Yes, it is. It's just a different wavelength. Oh, you can see the depth in there.
Yeah, I'm here's up on the surface.
Oh, look at the little green
and I'm
spots
gonna
in there.
start going down. Yeah, there's purple and green and yellow.
What is that?
It's almost like like opal with the flashes of color in it.
And look
Yeah.
at the red
What is that?
and
it's
purples.
Tanzanian sunstone.
There's a few blues in there.
Reminds me of the amber with the mosquito.
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park shit.
But yeah, I like that. I'm going to have to make something with that. It's just little bitty. It's
I like the
very
little green
small.
spots in it.
It's when I say very small, here, let's go to the desk.
Yeah. Marvin says, no, everyone's playing with rocks, except for, that is a little one. And you can definitely see the purple in there.
Oh, yeah.
Joe,
Fun.
we both use long and short wavelength UV to check out minerals. I can never remember the different bands are, but the good lights come with both options. Yeah, it's the 90 and the 65. Those are the two good wavelengths. So it's the 390 and the 365.
Wait, no.
Yeah, but I bought this for the Yupa light, I believe.
This and that both work for Uper lights. Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember why I got the lower wavelength then.
Because that's what the internet said to do.
Is you wanted to check the sheets on someone else's bed. Just kidding, Joe.
I checked my own. They're a mess.
Ah,
I don't even know where mine
you
went.
wanted to turn it on in hotel rooms and see what you're. Yeah, no.
I don't think that works.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, you don't know. Bad.
So I took mine on a trip, and I changed rooms twice. Changed rooms
Things
twice. There were
fluoresce.
separate
Let's put
rooms.
it that way.
All right, so Outdoor More says, so on my channel, I mainly focus on treasure hunting, which is magnet fishing. However, I do sometimes head for the rocks. Only problem was Texas does not have awesome rocks. All right, and the bad jokes. So you can find some good rocks and spots for places in Texas, but being from Texas, you know about the purple fence posts.
What's that?
The hell's a purple fence post? I'm in Montana.
You cross a purple fence post in Texas, and they can shoot you.
Why? What's it supposed to mean?
Is that private land?
It means they can shoot you. That signifies that they have the right to pop you in the head.
Okay, well, that's kind of like the orange fence post here.
Yep, but in Texas, the purple fence post means that gives them
Private
the right
land,
to
stay the hell out. No hunting.
But I do have some rock hounding locations for Texas. I'll drop this link down in chat.
You might not have the whatever rocks, but you got probably some really cool rocks that nobody else has. You know, average rock down there. You know, I don't have here in Montana. You know,
Yeah, there's some good places you can go in Texas if you can get permission. He can go to a couple of the creeks and get ammonite fossils like this big, like the thing Trav gets the amulite from.
right?
Well, he can go get the whole ass snail shell like this big.
Those are those round things, right?
Yeah.
The snail looking things. Yeah, like this the freaking big.
Oh yeah, wow.
We have to be careful where we go and have permission. Had a friend invite me over and still got yelled at by someone. Yeah. And that's the thing is like Texas is insane with their land rights and usage act. People think they own the creeks and waterways down there worse than anywhere I've ever talked to.
Isn't most? I'm just guessing here. I'm talking with Outdoor More, and if you guys else know, a lot of that land is like private. They don't have a lot of like public land. I'm not sure. I thought I seen something where it was.
Where in Texas?
Yeah, in Texas they don't have a lot of public land.
Well,
you have to go and like buy leases to hunt and that kind of stuff. It's not like
400.
Not like here up in Montana where it's public land. It's like, yeah, whatever, you can do whatever, run naked through the forest, through the brambles if you dare. You know what I mean?
Well, you could probably get permission from the owner, you know.
Well,
to do that on whatever you want to do on their land. You got to get permission from
you know them capsules, the coins I make you, Joe?
The what?
The coins I made you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see what fits in them?
$50.
That's not
That's a Morgan.
Morgan. Oh, the
channel coins I made you?
Yeah.
Morgan's fitting them perfectly.
I never even tried to put. Did you send me all of these?
Nope.
Yes, I sent you a pile of them with the foam inserts and shit.
Yeah.
But these are the ones that come with the copper.
I'll see if a Morgan will fit in this.
It should. Yeah, definitely save that link. But like if you read it, check it out, it's going to tell you that it does not guarantee that it's public access. All you can do is look, and that every link on there is clickable, tells you what you should find. It gives you GPS coordinates, and whatever it says you'll find there, somebody has already found whatever it says you're going to find. Yep. Like Jim says, always do your research, ask permission. Yeah, now do it in one of the ones with the of your channel rounds I made you. Yeah, another thing that we do, so if you can see Samurai, he's got, I'm going to put you on the big screen. If you see, he does some awesome music stuff, but behind him, he's got lasers
Dad
and
brought it in. And that's what they're going to say.
lasers and other cool stuff.
Laser, 3D printer, resin 3D printer.
Fucker!
Uh-oh.
No, that's here. Sorry.
What happened?
I don't know. And then here's my laser. It's shut off for the night because I got my other stuff out. Uh-oh. He's muted. He broke something.
Oh, that happened.
You're muted.
Holy.
What'd you break?
I don't know. It's a little knob for something.
Did it hurt?
Well, yeah, when you step on it, it's worse than a Lego. Or
No,
almost
there's no
like
such
it's
thing.
almost like one of those jacks when you're a kid. Holy fuck. Ow.
That was you that was screaming like a little bitch.
Yeah. Holy. Yeah.
All right,
Here,
so
Joe. You step on that.
is that Morgan in good shape, Joe? There's no cleaning marks on this one.
All right, here I'm gonna read you the criteria. All right, let me get to the page.
All right, I'm gonna take this off the big screen because I can't listen to the criteria. I'm gonna flip the camera around on me. Hi, everybody.
Well, you're gonna have to look. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to
I'm looking at the coin. I can't.
Oh, all right. Whatever.
Oh, Samurai's got snacks. Hold on.
There's
He's
not
got snacks. Snacks.
I don't got snacks. I'm going to eat
Snacks.
some rocks. We're
You got Pop
All right.
Rocks?
no, I got rock rocks.
Oh, man.
You don't eat rocks?
Well, it depends on the day. Depends on if the wife doesn't cook dinner.
See, little black rocks and little brown rocks and
Oh, you got jelly bellies. You dirty
No.
bugger. You bring enough for the rest of the class? Oh, those. Okay, I remember those when I was a kid.
chocolate rocks.
We always
All
call
right,
those
Jim.
bird eggs.
Oh, Jim, hold on before you go. Joe, it's Rock Butcher's birthday. Are you ready?
Oh,
Yep.
it's late, man. She's in bed. I don't know if I can.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Cha, cha, cha.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Cha cha cha.
Cha, cha.
Happy birthday, dear Rock Butcher.
Rock Butcher.
Happy
old
birthday
Birthday
to you.
To you. Happy
And the wife
60th
says,
birthday,
happy
Jim.
birthday, Rock Butcher.
He's only 60. Again. We lost 14 people when we started.
I thought he
Yeah.
was older than me.
I'm surprised we lost that few.
I thought Jim was old.
We
I thought
couldn't
Jim was
carry it
older
to
than
him
me.
if it was on our back.
Who did we all sing to that night down at
I can't remember. That was fun though.
I can just see Joe. Happy birthday, Mr.
The
President.
president.
All right, so am I looking on the front or the reverse
all right.
first?
You're looking, first of all, you're looking on the front.
All right, front.
And for VF20,
Oh crap!
that's very fine 20. You must have 2/3 of the hairline from the top of the forehead to the ear that's visible.
I have all of the hairline.
Okay, that's good. The ear is well defined.
Yep, perfect ear.
Okay, the feathers on the eagle's breast.
Now I'm on the back side.
That's on the back.
He's got breast tissue.
Is a little worn.
Um,
A little worn. Because that's going to come into play later.
Yep.
EF. Okay.
all right, so I'm going to tell you that it looks like the back has been double stamped. But that's just my opinion. Okay, go ahead.
All right, don't worry, but we'll address that later. All the hairlines are strong, and the ear is bold.
Yeah, the ear is definitely bold.
Okay, the eagle's feathers, all plain, but slight wear on the breast and the wingtips.
So the wings look good,
Okay, let's move on.
but the breast is pretty fucking.
What book are you
Beatles.
using, Joe?
We'll look at that under the scope later. Just
Okay.
keep
What do you,
that in mind.
what book are you using, Joe?
2011.
Red book?
Red book?
Yeah.
Have you seen this one?
No.
It has every single coin, and it has pictures of every single grade.
Yeah. Well, he's opted not to show the coin, so we can't see it. Yeah, I know. I've seen that online. I've seen that.
Yeah,
Well, I can show the.
I would recommend anybody getting this. It is awesome.
I can show the coin. I just got to move stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's get to where we're looking at it first. What we're looking for. You're saying everything is okay so far. AU
Except
50.
for the.
This is the grade for an AU 50.
Hi guys.
Slight trace of wear on the bust, shoulder, and hair.
All right, now we're back to the front again.
Yeah.
Talking about bust, that means her titties.
That's left of the forehead. Slight traces of wear.
Where
And
at?
that looks pretty good. Go up to the hairline. Up. All right, you got. All right, go to the back of the feathers. The ear is nice.
Oh, whoa! Look at that cheek. Or do you see the scratches
Holy
right there?
Yeah, well, that's from hitting other coins.
What? Not that right there on by the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that right there is that's not bag marks.
You don't think so?
No, because look at the pattern. It's not consistent across it. And a mark on the cheek will count off 8 times more than a mark on the rim or anywhere else.
looks like old Freddy Krueger got a hold of her.
But the ear's in good shape. The hair's beautiful.
Yeah.
8s are good.
The stars all the way around are good. But
you would probably be just
Flip
under.
over. Let's see the breast on the bird.
Well, I got some weird stuff I want to show you as soon as I can find it. Spin it around.
I was gonna say
So
if it wasn't for those scratches, I would say that it's at least an AU 50. just
Yeah,
what
but
I
that's
can
going to
see.
put it below that, I believe.
Yeah, that's going to drop it down to probably a 40,
The nose
EF
marks?
45.
Yeah, go to the back. See, look at the breast of the
Yeah.
bird,
All right, hold on.
because that's going to tell you a lot. That's one of
I
the
gotta,
high points.
I gotta look at the coin. All right.
All right.
So, where's the weird spot? Look at the T.
That's damage.
Yeah, that's damage. It's not a double stamp. Because the "In God We Trust" would be moved too. Yeah, that's just a damage.
I would
Because "In
guess,
God We Trust" would be one of the first ones that were all screwed up.
I would say somewhere between EF 40 and EF 45. Myself.
All right, hit up the breast. Go
Yeah,
straight up the bird.
You're almost there.
That's where it's
Yeah.
mangled.
Yeah, the breast is all mangled.
There's no definition left either.
That's one of the high points of the coin. That's where the most wear is going to appear.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's mangled. But
Yeah.
like the other feathers look good.
The wing. What about the tips of the wings? Tips aren't bad.
Yeah, you're above a 40, but below a 50.
Yeah.
But now here's my question. So I don't have my pointer stick. Where's my pointer? I got a Joe pointer stick somewhere back here. Yeah, I got one, Joe.
Nice. It's about time.
Okay.
I don't know
What
where
do you
the
look-
hell it's at.
What are you looking for, though?
I'm gonna get the metal one out, and he's gonna yell at me. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tail feathers.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't there supposed to be 8? And Marvin says trash in the die. So the thing I was looking at, there was another coin that had the same. It looked really close to mine that had that thing in it, and the things on the face, and it also had that. Real similar for the T.
You know what I would do? I'd send it in and
What's up, Mary?
Let those guys figure it out.
It's not the amount of tail feathers on this coin that matters. I think there's a different coin. I might be wrong.
It's the peace dollar that has two different sets of tail feathers in it.
Oh no, that's the 1878 Morgan. There's a whole thing with the tail feathers.
Oh,
There's-
okay.
It's this coin.
It's about the feathers on the arrows.
They made a 7 and 8 tail feather variety, and there's a huge thing about it. One of them is if you got, depending on which one you have, and then something to do with something on the other side of the coin, it can make it this part right here. It can make it
1878?
exceptionally valuable.
1878 has 8 tail feathers.
And mine has 7.
But only 749,000 of the coins that were printed have 8 tail feathers. With the ones with 7 tail feathers, it is over 9 million
All right, so
59 printed. So the rarity of the 8 feathers is because there's 9 million less coins.
Yeah.
so you need 8 feathers, not 7.
Yeah.
You need 8 feathers, not 7. Yes, that's correct. And also, on those coins, there's parallel top arrow feathers and slanted.
But see, now the question is that the 8th feather? This was my question.
is what the 8th feather? No, it's not.
Right there.
No,
No.
because they're on all coins. I'm looking at mine here.
And then where do you say?
I'm pulling up a
one?
picture for you so that you can see it.
Mary says, hello, all weirdos on panel.
Hey, Mary.
Here,
Hope everything's going good for you. Prayers are with you.
Okay.
Oh, he's got it. You got an 8 feather?
There's the 8 tail feathers.
Yeah, you can see it almost obvious there.
See?
Okay.
It's obvious.
And then the 7 would be, come on, close that. 7 tail feathers.
So I can put this back in the box.
If you want.
Put what back in the box?
Are we done looking at it, or do you got any more questions?
And see, there's the one like you've got. The
Yeah.
7 tail feathers.
Yeah.
Well, see, mine doesn't look like that on the bottom.
Well, yeah, yours is mangled compared to that one.
No, I'm saying for the feather. It looks different. No, it does look like that. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like that.
Okay. Ta-da.
So what's that mean, Joe? It's a 44. What's that mean
It's
for us non-numismaniacs out there?
that you got grades. It goes from very fine to extremely fine to about uncirculated. That's what it's going to be. An AU, which stands for about uncirculated.
That starts at 50 though.
No, it starts at 40. Oh no,
Starts at 50.
EF, extremely
EF's extremely
Yeah.
fine starts at 40.
right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What that means though for you more specifically, if it's a 45, right now PCGS says a 45 is $145.
Well, like I say, Mary, our prayers are with you. Hope everything goes good.
And just so you can get a range here, if it's an EF40, which we think it's between a 40 and a 50, an EF40, $140. AU50 would be $160. So there's only a $20 range between what we think it is, what we think it could be.
Yeah. What he said.
And Mary's going to have gold pay dirt for sale coming up pretty soon.
Yes.
Now, of course, if that was Mint State 70, well, they don't have one. 68. There's been one PCGS graded at 68, $110,000.
What
Wow.
year?
1878.
Oh.
I'm just looking at PCGS. They had whoa, look at those auctions. On this Mint State 67, last 5 auctions or the 5 auctions are listed were 55,000, 46,000, 35, 32, and 20,000. And the 20,000 was in 1999. Wow. Ooh.
Did you see what I put for the damn it?
For the
What I put
damage?
for the thumbnail?
Yeah,
Damn
the cow and the chicken.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
There
Quit
is an
doing that.
there is an NGC graded EF40 for sale right now at the collector's corner there for $130.
Well, Mary, some people like buying pay dirt for fucking Christmas. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get me an updated book.
You know, Joe, they got
Now,
them for sale.
wait a
They got
second.
the
Mary.
2025s are coming out right now, Joe. You can get a 2025 right now for $19.95 on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Mary, you say,
Magnetized.
Mary said, I don't want people to spend their Christmas money on pay dirt. I'd rather spend it on family. When
Well, if I want pay dirt
when I first read that, I thought, I already got family. I don't want to buy family.
Yeah. Who wants family when I can have pay dirt?
Yeah, they come. Yeah, you don't have to pay anything to get family. They're just
Yeah.
there.
Unfortunately, they just come around.
I got pay dirt. Well, this is not really pay dirt anymore. This is I'm going to run it through one more time, see if I missed anything dirt.
Just regular dirt.
Yeah, I've already. This is my leftovers. I'm going to run through one last time before I throw it away.
What kind of sluice you got?
If you're going to be a prospector, you have to get the nomenclature down. Those are tailings.
Oh, well, it
Not
was
yet.
pay dirt.
Not yet.
Now
They're
it's-
not.
You went through them already,
Yep.
So,
so they're tailings.
They're tailings now, quote unquote.
but you don't
It's
get tailings
technically
out of a
tails.
pan.
It used to be a virgin. Now it's not.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Yeah, but I
do
don't
that.
have a sluice. All I do is pan.
I don't care.
And you need a sluice.
I don't. I no need. You
And
need
I
to
know-
know at Sesame Street and figure out
I know
what
a guy
the
that's
difference
selling,
between need and want is.
I know.
a guy
I
that's
know a guy
selling a
who's got
sluice.
some mats that work really good.
Better than that miner's moss.
Oh yeah, that miner's
Sorry.
moss is
You know,
junk.
you very first time I ever was up on panel, I made the mistake of asking what type of miner's moss I should get.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to call out who told me to ask you that question because I don't want to embarrass him.
Miner's moss.
That was so fun.
Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever been in here.
But Stacy, so we got him to do it, and the night he asked you, the look on your face was like,
Yeah.
I was like, what did I
Who
open
the
up here?
"Fuck is this?"
You-
You just went, "Who the fuck are
Yeah,
you?"
And what did I do? I explained the whole thing, and I was
Yeah.
nice. I might have had the question on my face, but then I explained.
He said, man, these hillbillies are ignorant.
You know, hey, for those of you who don't know, silicone mats, gold is hydrophobic, which means it doesn't like to get wet, and silicone is hydrophobic and it doesn't like to get wet. So the two stick together. And Jericho and Joe can attest to sometimes the gold doesn't even want to come off the mat because it sticks so well.
Yeah, they work pretty good.
And I'm not saying that Legion mats catch 100%. Nothing catches 100%.
All right.
If somebody
So,
tells you that, they're
Hold
lying.
on. He's muted. So Joe and I can attest that we dumped our very fine tailings down this Legion sluice mat and the cleanup mat, and we reran, and we found 0 gold in the bucket. None. That's not common. Now we reran it. We have ran multiple different types from nuggets to fine, and Joe's got a pile of gold. Like we ran what 9 grams just between you and I down it,
Yeah.
plus mini hammers. It's
Yeah.
right around 15. It caught all 15 grams, and none went into the tailings bucket.
Oh yeah, they work out. Oh, where is it? I'm not gonna get it. You guys seen it already. You know the mat I'm talking about.
I'm just saying nothing will catch 100%, and I'm not saying they do, but they do a really, really, really good job.
Anytime and anytime I've run the tailings after I ran it through that sluice, and I look, I'll look at it real fine with that Falcon pan and everything like that, and I'd never found anything. But I'm meticulous when it comes to that too.
Yeah, we know, Joe. But there might
got
be.
getting pretty good at finding stuff with a pan. So
I enjoy the panning. I only use the sluice, for cleanups, like when we were down there, and But I like the pan better than sluicing too.
Yeah, I like to pound. I like to pound stuff, like I say, on the creek, and then
if
get
you're
it home and do a lot of panning.
Yeah, well, if you're doing production, that's that's the way to do it. You get the best of both worlds. You get to sluice it in the river, bring it home, and pan it out.
And then sluice it, pan it, sluice it, pan it. It's fun.
Oh yeah, it's therapeutic.
Yes, you get in that groove, and you just tipping a pan back and forth all the time. You just get in that zone.
Well, I think that's what sent me to the hospital last time. I think I got
Zoned out.
carpal tunnel in my wrist. I haven't panned in so long that I think it affected my wrist when I was.
Really?
Yeah, I had to go to the hospital last weekend.
Well, at least you're not swirling your pan anymore.
was he not swirling correctly?
When Joe first started out and I found his channel, I was busting. I busted Joe's nuts all the time, and he was swirling the pan, and I'm like, stop swirling the pan, dip it up and back, up and back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mega Silver Stacker, what's up? So this is what you've missed. 2 hours per spoon, Joe. There should not be any gold left. That's the thing. Joe takes 2 hours per spoon. We did trash talk the shit out of your panning on the creek. Joe is the cleanest, has the cleanest pan. Joe has the cleanest gold out of everyone in the world because he is the slowest motherfucking panner I've ever met in my life.
It's not
The only other
cleanest
person,
panner.
when you
the only other person I put Joe up against was when Nick had me come up and help with his rock and gem show. There was a little girl, and she grabbed a pan and just started rocking the pan, tipping it back and forth, and it just reminded me so much of Joe. And she could move. Her first time ever panning, she could move like single pieces of black sand by themselves and leave the gold. It was amazing. I was just like awestruck.
That's a Joe level of panning right there.
Oh, it was amazing. And I was just like, you got this, girl. Just tear it up. And I nudged, Nick was close, and I nudged him and I said, look at this, watch. And then next thing I know, Alan came even over, and he was just like, holy Christ.
Nice.
And then his wife came over, and then Kevin came over, and that little girl was just rocking that pan perfect. It was just like, wow, this kid's good.
She getting lots of gold too?
Yeah, her parents got her a half-gram bag, and she found everything and more.
Nice. I can't wait to hit Nick's bag.
Oh, Nick's got. If you guys
haven't finished that yet,
want some good pay dirt. Nick's got some for the 406 prospecting. What is those? Are those pay dirt bags? Oh my God! What do you got? 3 ounces of gold sitting there?
It's probably a good. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 1. There's 3, 5. It's probably a good 10 grams of gold in there.
Oh, jeez.
I know there's one bag in there. It's not mine, but it's a 3 gram bag. I know that.
Oh, if that guy is not going to do that bag, what? It's been over a year now.
Been over 2 years.
Oh well,
I bought that.
Shit,
I
the
bought
price of gold doubled since he bought that.
Yeah.
a 3 gram bag from Vendetta.
Oh,
So I know
Trying to
I know it's got 3 grams in there. And what did I pay for it? I paid $210 for it.
no.
That was a while back. So
Yeah, 2 years ago, gold was what, $1,700 an ounce?
something like that. But now it's probably if it's $93 a gram,
A gram.
that's
There's yeah.
280, 290. It's going to cost you just
Yeah.
without.
Well, let's just say $300.
Yeah,
You know.
say $300. So that's I paid $210 for that bag.
Yeah, $200. And so yeah, there's $100 profit.
Already, and I haven't even opened the bag yet.
Yeah.
Well, because it's not my bag.
Hey,
Well, it is
I found
now.
the place there in Georgetown, Colorado that my wife and I first panned for gold.
No.
The Capital Prize Gold Mine.
How much did you get?
Maybe 1/10 of a gram.
Hey,
Not much,
did
but it was fun. We spent
did you have
about
fun?
3
That
hours
was,
there.
That was my next
Yeah.
question.
Yes, we had a blast. They had these troughs set up like watering troughs for a horse,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and then we could go get our dirt and then bring it out and this little girl that was working there come over and said, "People aren't very good at this." And we said, "Well, we just started." She said, "No, I'm telling you, people aren't very good at this." And then she kind of did like that.
Oh.
And I went, "Oh!" So I stuck it down all of this and pulled it down through, and that was right at the end. And that's where I got most of the gold. Was
Yeah,
just
hell yeah.
out of all of the junk that was in the trough that people had just
Yep.
spun
Yeah,
out
most
there.
places they don't let you do that.
Yeah.
Well, we
started-
were the only ones there at the end that day. So everybody else had left. They're about to close. So yeah, that was kind of
Oh, he uses outdoor mower. You still in here? He uses brute magnetics. Oh,
What's it?
Jason
what's-
E. Miner's running out of gold. I've been pimping out his gold, and he's almost out of bottles. So if you guys want one of them doobie vials, you better hit him up now. The link's on my my community tab if you want a quick link.
What's he filling with pay dirt?
Yeah, 1/4 gram guarantee, $35.
Oh yeah.
It's on my community tab right now.
All right. All right.
If you want one, you can bin it. Jason, I think Joe wants one.
Yeah,
Can
I
he
want
bin
one.
one now? All right, Jason, save one for Gold Eagle. He wants to bin one right now. Samurai wants to bin 2. So there's 3 gone. There you go. So set 2 aside for Samurai and one aside for Joe.
How much are they?
35
$35
shipping included.
with shipping?
So 35 and so 70 for 2. Yeah, give me 2.
All right, so that's 4 gone.
Boom.
copycat.
Shakalaka.
Where we sending the money to?
Jason E. Miner.
Jason E. Miner.
Will we PayPal it?
Does he PayPal? Does he Venmo? Does he
Yeah, what kind of
Chime? Does he PayPal? What?
I like Cash App. I like Cash App.
Does
I
he
used to
Cash
like
App?
Cash App until they canceled my Cash App.
Oh, you too, huh? Did they take
Yeah.
your money too?
No, they didn't take my money.
They closed my account with like $200 in it.
Can you drop your PayPal in?
Golden Skull Prospecting at gmail.com is his email. I don't know if that's his PayPal, but Golden Skull Prospecting at gmail.com is his email.
I'll see if that
Put
works.
it in the private chat.
It's right here.
Is
Or
that-
put it in regular chat.
Oh, Cash App.
Mark Cubbins, how's it going?
I just put it on the damn screen right
All
here. There's his PayPal and there's his Cash App right there. He and I are the same age. Right there. Bart Gubbins in the house. Happy Friday, my friend. Happy Friday.
E minor is a really good chord.
And I'm guessing all of the doobie ones with the stickers are already gone if he's been selling them that fast. So I didn't even get a damn sticker.
All right.
Only the
I
first
need-
14. Only the first 14 had stickers on them. And
I need
406
some-
needs new stickers designed and stickers made. I know.
No, I need stickers for my camper build, where I can put it on the back window of from all you guys.
And if anybody has any stickers, his address is on his community tab. Hit him up.
Yes, please.
This guy.
Yes, I need stickers.
And
stickers.
make sure you email him your address at goldenskullprospecting@gmail.com.
Friends
Well-
and family or goods and services?
Friends and family.
Yeah, I don't even think I got a
What
gold
do you mean?
eagle sticker.
What's friends and family? What are you talking about?
Just
PayPal.
PayPal.
That's PayPal?
It's got
not
nothing to do with you,
worried about
Joe.
that with Cash
You're
App.
cash apping. You got
Right.
to do, yeah.
All right, Jason, let me know when you get it. If required.
goldenskullprospecting@gmail.com, right?
Yep. Got yours, Hillbilly?
Oh. I'm just going to put hillbilly as the topic.
Well, yours came through PayPal, so it should have your address attached to it.
All right, but he said to go ahead and send an email, so he had it.
Got yours, Joe?
That's cool. All right.
Boom. Shakalaka.
There we go. I think that's got my phone number on it too, if you need it.
He's going to need my address, though, no?
I'll send it to him right now.
All right. Nice. That's going to fill up the box even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start doing some of that, man.
Cool.
Just cut everything open, dump it in one big bucket.
I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of that. Well, cut a few of them open at least.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you should do them all.
And 10 grams, yeah, that little sluice, you might want to clean her out at least once or twice.
Oh, Mary,
You want to hear the ones I got?
you like my new box?
I got a whole bunch. Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
You like that, Mary?
That's something like you would put potpourri in, right? Because it's
Poopery.
I guess you could, but it'd fall out the holes.
Yeah,
No,
but
well,
you
that's to let the smelly stuff out.
yeah, that's to let the smelly stuff come out.
Oh, okay.
That's a good idea.
I guess you could take like a pair of pantyhose and cut them open and then glue them on the inside, so it kind of has or a screen door. Cut up a screen door and put it in there.
If you cut up your pantyhose, then you'd have a big hole in them when you put them on.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
All I need's one leg anyway to put over my face.
Over your face for you. Give me your money. Yeah, what do you got, Joe? What kind of goodies? Who are they from?
I got a whole bunch of Vendetta bags,
Yep.
so we won't have to go through a whole bunch. We got a whole bunch of them. So let's see. I got Mega Dog 555.
Yep.
I got a nice pay dirt from him. I got Alaskan Gold Pay Dirt.
Oh, I've heard that one's pretty good.
This is from the Peking Dough. You know who that is?
Yep.
Everybody know who the
It won't work for a shadow box, she said. Yeah, we know who that is.
Oh,
It's
all right.
Kayla.
No,
Everybody in chat. This is
Oh,
but
Taylor
Mary,
did
I was
the Gold Rush Whitewater. What else we got here? We got some. Here's
That's a Culver bag, isn't it?
at the 1 gram Culver.
Yeah, I can see that Culver bag from Montana, from Montana to New York. There's a Vendetta.
That's the 3 grammer. You see that?
Yep.
This here, I even forget where this is from.
Hold it up. Let me see it. I can tell you. Probably. Is that a benzo?
No, I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's not really pay dirt. That's just dirt. You need to send that down to me, and I'll spread it out in my yard.
That one looks like a benzo bag.
Just give it to you. Just
No,
send it
that's
to
a-
you?
I know who that is.
Who?
Benzo bag.
You don't want to give him that one.
Who is it?
That's a sandbag.
What? A sandbag?
That's a Sam bag. Samantha.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Is that where it's from?
Oh, okay.
You guys.
All right, Jason.
Got one of these. I think this is Vendetta also.
I was gonna say that might be a Bayou Gold guy.
Yeah, so that looks like a Joey bag or Joey
Yeah.
bottle.
That looks like a.
It's
That looks like a
it's a
Bayou.
Vendetta.
It's a Vendetta.
Oh, it's a Vendetta. Okay.
Yeah. I remember getting it, but and now I got 2 more coming.
WKRP in Cincinnati. Best show ever.
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland.
Do you guys remember the first annual turkey drop?
Oh, I
Yep.
do. My favorite episode of that was when he had the cop in there and they were taking shots, and the more he drank, the sober he got, and the cop got drunker, and that was hilarious.
All right, here we go. When did
But
what's the date that MTV started?
89, 86.
Year, month.
Wait, MTV.
All right.
No, 79. I know what the first song played was. It was the Buggles. Video killed the radio star.
81 to 81
It was August 1st, 1981.
of 81.
Jason
81.
Miner says
81.
address received. We'll try to get them out tomorrow, if not Monday. Well, maybe not Monday because you guys might have a fucking blizzard.
Yeah. MTV started on my birthday in 81. So
Ah,
Oh, you're an August Leo. That's right. I'm an August
But-
Leo too.
I'm an August
I
Leo.
thought the first song that was played on, or the first music video was Blondie.
Nope. Buggles. Video killed the radio star.
Yep.
Yep.
Used to be one of my favorite songs, too. Even before MTV.
81.
81 to 81.
I graduated in 82.
Graduated what? High school.
High school.
In 82.
3rd grade. No.
I graduated high school in 74.
Graduated high school in 88. Should have been 87, but we won't discuss that part.
If you was going to my school, we'd been shoving you in a locker because you was one of the little kids coming up.
Now he was on the short bus. Give him a break.
No, I
Nick
was a
did.
GDI.
Yeah, it don't matter if you lick the windows, you're still special.
I was a GDI.
GDI.
Yep, goddamn independent.
Oh,
Still in elementary school.
That's right. Nothing
Well-
better than a GDI.
I will say, I found out the other day, I talked to someone at the Department of Education and asked them. See, in 1980, Bill Clinton had this wild idea that he was going to make this summer school for smart kids. So they called it the Governor's School for the Gifted and Talented. I didn't get to go that first one, but that second year they selected me to go. And they put us in college dorms, and this was between 11th and 12th grade. And then they started telling us that we were smarter than our teachers, and we were smarter than our parents, and we shouldn't let anybody tell us what to do. We should make up our own minds. And I'm sitting there going, have you met my parents? You know, that's going to go over real well.
Yeah.
So by the time it was over, I kind of, well, I can say to this day, I am the only person in Arkansas state history that was put on both academic and social probation during government school. They wouldn't even let me partake in the closing ceremonies. I was walking around with a pair of coveralls on, with a boom box and having parties, and I ran a 3-week-long Dungeons and Dragons game, 24/7. We had 3 different dungeon masters that would rotate out.
Nice.
And people coming in. We ran a solid campaign for 3 weeks nonstop.
Wow.
And when they found out about that, they tried to kick me out. And I said, you can't kick me out. I've not done anything wrong. I said, you're not going to your classes. I said, is it required? And they said, no, because I'd already looked through the little book. There wasn't anything requiring us to go to any of those classes because this was all a voluntary deal. So I just had a vacation down there and had some fun.
No,
but I'm telling you, to this day, they wanted my kids to apply to try to go. I wouldn't let them. Because all it is something down there to indoctrinate the kids and get them, tell them that they shouldn't listen to the people in authority. And I got a problem with that.
My thing is I didn't go to class because I didn't want to. And I only went to the classes I wanted to, you know, like welding, metals, small engines, wood shop. And then all of a sudden you got in trouble and, then they went, oh, well, we're going to kick you out of school. And I'm like, okay, now I'll get a job.
Yeah, it's
So, yeah, really? So you don't want me? I don't care.
I've always been one of those that I learned more by just opening up a book and sitting by myself and studying.
Yeah.
Autodidact. You know, I teach myself more than I learn from other people. But I tell you what, my dad got transferred to Blytheville, Arkansas. Back when they had the Strategic Air Command there with the B-52s.
Mm-hmm.
And he worked for Southwestern Bell at the time, or AT&T. I can't remember if they had already switched the name or not. But he helped them redesign. He was an engineer, helped them redesign the phone system. And then when I moved, while I was there, I had a great math teacher let me work at my own pace. I was all the way up to pre-cal. Moved back here, they wouldn't accept any of those credits because they didn't offer them. So they put me in geometry. So I get it there, and I get my first test. Boom, 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 boom. Turn it in. Get there next day, 0. I went, can you explain this? I said, every single answer's right. She said, you didn't show your work. Fine. Next test comes along. I show my work. 0.
you didn't put your name on it.
No, we haven't covered that yet. You're not supposed to know how to do it that way.
Oh.
So I took both of those tests, took them home with me, and I showed my mama. And you remember my story a while ago about they had not met my mama? The next day, she took me to school. And after almost an hour of her and that teacher in that room, they called me in, and Miss Anderson looked at me and said, "You don't have to come to my class. Just take your tests and go to study hall." I don't know what my mama told her, but I never even had to go back to class. I just took the test, put the answers down. If they were right, she counted them correct. I'm telling you, you don't mess with somebody's kids.
When I went to
Mama
Wisconsin
said
from Illinois,
alligators are so sad because they ain't got toothbrushes.
I went to ninth grade in Wisconsin, and they were like, they had me testing. In Illinois, I had already completed second year chemistry, second year biology, and I was already in calculus. And they're like, well, you got to take algebra. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting, first year algebra. I'm like, what? Why do I got to start over? And then they're putting me in the biology class, and I went up to the teacher, and I'm like, we're ready to dissect a frog. And I'm like, I did this in sixth grade. No, you didn't. They don't do that. And I'm like, listen, I've done all this. I'm like, I'm the type of person, I brought my homework. I kept my stuff, like kept my reports. I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to bring in stuff that I did. Came back to school. They said, here, we're going to give you these tests. The chemistry teacher, the biology teacher, math teacher, and the science, history, and math teachers all got together, put me in a room, gave me a bunch of tests. I ended up going to the college for some of my classes, and they pushed me up. Wisconsin, compared to Illinois, is behind immensely in as far as education. But now it's even worse. And that's why I can't wait till Linda McMahon puts the smack down on the Department of Education, baby.
I got in trouble when we were dissecting frogs because I took some thread that they had there and made a little puppet and was making him dance going, hello, my baby, hello, man, hello, my good time gal.
You know what the problem with the education system is? They won't pay the fucking teachers.
No, they don't. They don't care.
They don't
That
care. It's just babysitting. And they're not teaching them nothing. The school system here in New York.
No, they are teaching them something. They're just not teaching them what they're supposed to be teaching.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, I just went to the classes that I wanted to, I went to the classes that, that I figured would help me. English and that
they
stuff,
don't have
I know how to
those classes
speak. I know
anymore.
how to write. I don't need the punctuation and blah, 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 blah.
And I wish
all
they would
that
start
crap.
teaching logic again.
When I was in high school,
I can weld, and
I did all the math courses that I could do, and they didn't have any more to offer. So I had a period that I had to take. I had to do a math course, and they didn't have any. So I had to take the math course, and I had to be like the teacher's aide. Go help Steve over there, man.
go get me coffee.
And no, I had to go help.
You had to go help tutor people.
Fellow students, and I felt like a real, shit, man. I got to tell you what to do here. I'm not the teacher, but I had to practically teach the class, for the slow goers.
We had a teacher that was on drugs. I mean, she got fired later, several years later, but when we were there, she would sit there and, she would just be baked, sitting up there just drawing stars on her little desk mat all day long, drawing stars. And then the next day she'd be sitting there filling the stars in. But I learned a secret. And so, yeah, I tutored my friends too. They said, how are you getting 100 every time? I said, I don't. Sometimes I get a 90. Why are you doing that? I said, it's easy. Next time, on purpose, get every single answer wrong. That'll be a 0. I said, trust me. And so they did it. I said, okay, now, at the end of the week, we're going to ask her if we could average our scores to see what we have to make on our final. And they said, well, how's that going to help? I said, watch. So I walked up there with my pen, because she always used a blue ink pen. And I put a 10 or a 9 in front of every 0 she had put in her grade book.
Nah.
So we all made A's. The statute of limitations up on that now, right?
Yeah.
That was English, though.
For my government class, I went and the teacher's car broke down and I fixed it. Pulled the transmission or something, and I had a bad grade. And next thing I know, I had a 98% after getting her car started and running.
Joe, you're making Marvin sleepy.
I took English. I took English for 4 years in high school, and I passed every year. But people still tell me I talk funny. Why is that?
I didn't go to English
speaking
class.
English.
What?
I didn't go to English class.
You didn't go to English class?
No, I didn't.
I just didn't
Nope.
care.
I went to welding, small engines, metals, woodworking, and drafting.
We didn't have that, and we had.
No,
We had.
those were my 5 classes I went to. I went to PE too, because that was my first hour class.
I didn't have to take PE.
Oh, that teacher that was doing the drugs, she works as a
I was on the
checkout
track
person
team,
at
so I
Home
was
Depot
exempt
over
from
here now.
physical education.
Nice.
But yeah, I had my first class in my freshman sophomore year was PE first hour.
Her replacement was also the art, the acting, whatever, theater teacher. And she was mean. But I got even with her later because
Skinny
I
break.
was, we had a little, it was called the Observatory Band because a friend of mine's a doctor. He's got an observatory. I mean, real big observatory.
Uh-huh.
And that's where we practice downstairs. But she sings because, theater person. And she became our female singer. So I was sitting there one time during the show and I said, Tommy, I said, it's so weird not calling you Miss McDonald. And she kind of got tickled. I said, here's something you'll be familiar with. Let's get this song started. Here, I'll give you an F this time. Bing! The whole crowd dies laughing because half the crowd out there had her as a teacher,
Well,
So she was one of those that had a white streak in her hair, just one white streak down.
huh.
And man, if you wanted a paddling, all you had to do was color Skunk Lady one time.
And there was another class that I went to. It was called Thanatopsis. It was called the study of death and dying.
That's fucked up. No wonder you're the way. No wonder how you turned out the way you turned out.
Hey, my wife went to the same class I did.
That came right after the head shrinking class. Right? When it
Yeah,
makes
there were some let's just say some fucked up movies we watched. We watched like a few when kind of the progression of this, that, the other thing. We were watching some of the Vietnam Vietnam medic videos where they were taking like tweezers and reaching down somebody's eye and pulling out a bullet, and it was a tough class. It was pretty rough in a few spots, but it was interesting.
We sure get off on some weird topics, don't we?
Yeah. We went from gold to death and dying. Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yes, Marvin, I am finding some interesting stuff in here.
That class.
That talks.
So I got to learn about it firsthand.
Samurai is going to be like, I wonder. So, Samurai, when are you going to turn some of these into a pen?
Oh, no.
That's right.
Should we mute them?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I'm gonna run upstairs and get me something to drink. I think I got.
Hey, Joe,
What?
you got a refrigerator 4 feet from you.
Yeah, but there's nothing in it.
I know.
I should keep stuff in it, huh?
I busted your balls about this like 40 times.
I'll take that under advisement.
So
Like
Joe's getting ready to start doing a reefer live stream. And we keep telling him, Joe, you got a refrigerator right next to you.
Huh. That's weird. Mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. Now. Well,
So what time is it at your house, Hillbilly?
it is 11:17.
11. Oh, you're only an hour ahead of me then.
Can you hear that?
Lightly.
No?
Why is it not coming through?
What's not coming through?
The music.
Oh,
It's barely.
I don't hear anything.
It's after midnight and it's Hillbilly is still here and awake.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Did that come through okay?
No,
No, I don't hear your music at
that
all.
mic is not on. That mic is not hot.
I know why. Because I got to do this.
What is that? Another?
Samurai.
Yes.
Marvin Puffs has just about any kind of gemstone you could imagine. And to make pens out of.
Oh, cool.
Like literally. That's in chat. Says right here.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
And DB said those school stories are kind of funny. She's like, wow, she's lagging way back.
Do. Is that not coming through? There's that one.
So Marvin, the question is how long did it take you to pop all these out of the assorted rings and stuff that you melted? But that is a diamond.
What's a diamond?
Right there.
Did he pop?
Oh yeah.
Did he pop those out or just melt them? Because most of the gemstones will float on top of like the gold and all that, the flux and stuff.
I'm guessing there's one too. I'm guessing he popped them because the flux is still on, or on some of them you can see where it's got the silver. Somebody I think just called me.
Because it's easier just to melt everything and just scoop the gemstones off the top.
I got a call. I'll be right back.
Send me the diamond. I'll test it for you. It's getting late. How long we've been here for almost 3 hours already.
Yeah, almost 3.
You've been here for 3 hours.
2:50:23.
250?
23.
Oh, so you, Marvin, you do strip them out, huh? You don't just melt.
You get 3,000 what a month? What you talking about?
Just melting, just stripping out stones and melting gold,
Oh yeah, wow.
melting precious metal, probably. Well, just look at the bar that you had that from your dad.
Yeah, but he just when he melted it all down, he melted rings in there and everything, and
Yeah, and just scooped off the
it became slag. It
yeah,
just melted.
and scooped off all the gemstones and that kind of stuff.
They burned away. From what I remember, how he did it, yeah, and they just knocked off. It was slag at the end.
Right.
Yeah, Mary, I get a lot of hot dates, man. I gotta
Because
keep them away with the bat.
in theory, you know, they don't care about the gemstones. They want the gold.
Oh yeah, that's all.
Gold, you know, gold is, you make your money faster than having a gemstone sitting there and sitting there and sitting there waiting for somebody to buy them.
Well, that's what all that stuff that my father had. I got some more I got to go through, but that's what I found the other day in this box with all that sterling.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was wondering if I put that stuff in a silver cell, if I weighed it, if I took something of sterling that was 1 ounce,
Yeah.
would I just get 9.25 ounces?
No, you get 999 silver out of it.
No, but would you? How much silver would you? What's the weight of the silver you get out of it? It have to depend on what the other alloy is, right?
Right, because I think it's copper that they.
Yeah.
Hillbilly, is that right? Is with sterling they put what, copper in or nickel in?
Yes, both. Copper, nickel.
Both. Okay, so you'd have to kind of, figure, weigh what you put into the cell.
Samurai, have you ever tried to figure that out?
Yeah, I'm in the process of building some silver cells.
No, I'm asking if you had, say you had 10 ounces of sterling, how much 999 fine silver would you get out of it in weight?
And 10 ounces of sterling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Or what's the formula? I'm just taking that as a.
It's 92.5% silver.
That's all. That's how you would weigh. You would
simple as that. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So 9.25 ounces. I didn't have to pull my calculator up.
Yeah.
So you're still pulling, or 9.25. So 0.75 is, so 3/4 of a gram of junk metal.
Yeah. Oh, I'm saying, yeah.
Out of 10 grams, you get, 3/4 of a gram of junk.
3/4 of an ounce. 3/4 of an ounce.
Is that coming through now?
Yeah.
At all?
Okay, 3/4 of an ounce.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it.
Oh. I thought it was still, there's not doing anything.
So
Is it still real quiet?
I don't hear it at all.
It's not coming through. We're hearing what from the music there. It's not electronically coming through.
It's not
Maybe
playing
if I-
here at all.
It's not electronically coming through.
No.
But I mean, I'm saying it does not playing here in the room at all. So if you hear music, it's coming
No.
through the computer.
No,
Oh,
I don't
so
hear any music at all.
I hear music, but very, very light.
Okay. So I'm trying to because see, I can hear it fine here, but for some reason it's not making it through.
I think what we're hearing is what you're hearing coming through the microphone that you're talking in. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. Tell me if you hear now. I'm gonna mute the microphone.
Well, hang on. Let me.
Yeah, I heard it.
See, it's just I had to max it out. Here's what normally it would sound like, and I'm muting again.
Okay, I can hear it now with like earbuds in.
See, for some reason it's attenuating it. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're not getting a full sound out of it. It doesn't sound like to me.
Yeah, no. I could just barely hear it. I could hear it when I put like my headphones on, but I couldn't hear it through my phone.
Then I got me a new looper.
I got a question for Marvin.
What?
Can you get any jewels out of a 17 jewel watch?
17 of them.
Aren't they?
I never knew what that meant.
Yeah, they're itty bitty teeny jewels.
They're
What do
little
they do?
sapphires.
What are they, crystals?
No, they're sapphires, and they use them for bearings.
As bearings.
They use them for bearings?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Rubies?
Yeah, if it's a jeweled watch, there's sapphires or rubies, and they use them for bearings.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For the little tick, 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 the little moving parts. Yeah, they make bearings out of them.
Wow. That's really small.
And they're itty bitty bitty.
So it's not worth trying to salvage any.
No.
No, they're super small. It's like, yeah, the head of a pin, maybe.
I never knew that. See, you learn something every day. You ask questions.
That's right. Yeah, Marvin says, yeah, rubies and no money.
No money.
No monies.
No money. Oh, I'm getting tired. Where's this guy?
I'm hitting there. I seen his fingers moving around earlier, but
Huh?
oh,
One of these days I'm gonna figure this out.
figure what? How to?
He wants us to hear the full sound of the organ or the
No.
piano.
The piano.
Piano. Play ℍ𝕠𝕤𝕤.
ℍ𝕠𝕤𝕤. I want to hear police truck.
Who?
Police truck.
Police truck.
Yep. It's old punk rock from when I was in the 80s.
Oh.
Who?
Dead Kennedys.
Oh,
Police
yeah.
truck.
It doesn't translate to piano very well.
Holiday in Cambodia. You know what that song is from? Holiday in Cambodia? It's from the Cambodian killing fields.
Oh, okay.
And they said,
Night,
"Oh yeah,
DB.
let's go for a holiday in Cambodia," when they have the Cambodian killing fields. It was
Good
kind
night.
of a
Bye, DB.
play on words.
Good night,
Good night,
DB.
DB.
Yeah, I got to go to the store.
I got to go to bed.
I'm almost out of. I'll make it in the morning. Well, remember, you can pick your nose, and you can
But you can't
pick your
pick your
friends,
friend's nose.
but you can't roll your friends up in a bowl and thump them. Wait,
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
What?
you can. You put them in a rug.
as Sigmund. Wait, what was his
Druid?
name? Doctor.
Freud.
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
What was Doctor Sigmund? What was his name on MASH?
Oh,
Dr. Sigmund Freeman. Freeman, wasn't it?
Freeman. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. As he always said as he was leaving, ladies and gentlemen, take my advice. Pull down your pants and slide on the ice.
Yeah.
And,
That's right.
and y'all are going to have some of that here pretty soon that y'all can slide on, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love MASH. MASH was my
No, that was
favorite
a
show.
great show. That and Hogan's Heroes was one of
Yeah,
my
Hogan's
favorites.
Heroes was awesome. That and Rat Patrol.
Rat Patrol, I love it.
Oh man,
Well,
Rat
Rat
Patrol was
Patrol.
awesome.
How about
Get 'em.
McHale's Navy?
Yeah, McHale's
Yes.
Navy was a good one. Oh, what was the one where he ended up with the torpedo up on had the trawler with the little crane and had the torpedo, was dropping it on trying to get the submarine. Remember at the end of that movie?
What movie?
There was a movie about World War II. Some guy, what was the name of that?
Rat Patrol.
Man, I'll find it.
Mary never heard of Rat Patrol.
Never heard of Rat
Never
Patrol.
heard of Rat Patrol? Oh, wow.
That was one of the best World War II series ever made.
Yeah, there was
Earlier than you guys.
3 Jeeps.
Yeah, that was Rommel and all them down in the North Africa campaign, wasn't it?
Yep. Bombing through the desert and
Yeah.
oh yeah. Rat Patrol.
And the original A-Team, I also liked it.
Yep. One of my good favorite movies was the Father Goose or PT 109.
Oh.
McHale's Navy, was that the one where he was chasing the submarine had the torpedo strapped up on the crane on the boat, the fishing boat, and was trying to drop it on them?
I don't remember.
No, they were stationed out in the Philippines or something like that, on an island in the Philippines.
Yeah, McHale's Navy.
Yeah, it may have been McHale's Navy that they did that.
They had some little Oriental guy that ran around for them too, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
They just don't make movies the way they used to.
No. Like PT 109.
Captain Binghamton.
The Binghamton, yep.
Marvin says it was. And I thought that was hilarious because I was thinking, what's he thinking? If he drops that down on him with him right there above it, it's going to take him out too.
Yep.
Of course, I always liked the Bridges of Toko-Ri. Remember that one? It's one where at the end of the movie, it pans up and everybody you've rooted for in that whole movie is dead in a ditch.
Yeah.
It made me so mad.
Or the Bridge over the River Kwai.
Oh, yeah, that's this one.
Yep.
Dun, dun.
Except I can't whistle. Ever since I got my false teeth, I can't whistle.
Yep.
And what was the construction? The Seabees, the John Wayne one, where he was a Seabee. Remember, making building the airstrips on the islands there and all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. my dad's uncle was he drove one of the Higgins boats, one of the landing craft in the Pacific,
Mm-hmm.
and for most of his life he would not discuss at all anything about the war until about 5 or 6 years before he passed away. He decided he wanted to, and so he started talking to me about it, and he wanted me to help him try to find some of his old buddies. We never found any of them, but we did get him on that the flight, the veterans flight to the memorial,
Mm-hmm.
and he got to telling me stories of it. And
Oh.
I tell you what, people, if you've never sat down, I mean, it's there's so few of them left. Everyone should have a chance to hear some of the stories, because no matter what we see in the movies or in documentaries even,
Yeah.
until you talk to somebody that has sat there, and he said
Lived
it was
it.
hard to see because all of them were crying. He
What
said they
war?
would dump off a load on the beach and they would have just as many bodies to pile up and take back.
What war?
Every trip was full. Huh? World War II.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
And
D-Day.
yeah, he said the one story sticks out in my mind. He said that he had backed off the beach and he had a bunch of them that were wounded. And he said he was looking around and, said he heard somebody say, "Hey, you got a smoke?" So he popped it out and felt somebody pull it out. And the guy said, "Well, can you light it for me?" And he looked over and the guy didn't have any hands. They were gone. And he had just, taken the cigarette out, and the guy was sitting there with them, bundled up and I guess morphined up. But
I knew there was two. I knew these two guys in the bar. They were good friends. They sat there all day long, all night long. They drank together the whole 9 yards. They were young guys. One guy would talk about it all the time. He'd tell you you ask him anything about Vietnam, he'll talk to you all night long about it. The other guy would never say a word about it.
Don't say a word. Yep.
Never said a word about when he was over there. And I talked to a lot of guys. I heard a lot of stories because I used to make the run down to the Washington on the bike with the run to the wall for what was that, Rolling Thunder?
Mm-hmm.
And we used to go down there every year on the bike. And I heard stories from the guys down there. I just missed out. I was in the military. I missed out a couple of months by being a Vietnam veteran. So
we had a guy that lived about 2 miles around, back up way out in the boonies. Everybody called him Crazy Joe, but he was a sniper, and they would drop him off Vietnam. And he said he'd be out there for weeks by himself, having to live off the land, and and he'd go to talking about it, and his eyes would get kind of glassy, and he'd kind of stare off, and he was seeing it again,
Yeah.
Well, the nicest guy you'd ever meet. But I guess as far as I know, the day he died, he was still having nightmares about that.
Yeah.
yep. And they don't do enough for the veterans in this country.
No.
No.
And it's disgusting. They can send millions of dollars overseas, but they can't take care of the veterans over here.
Right.
Exactly.
My brother was he was door gunner on the Black Hawk that brought Saddam Hussein's body back.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And I tell you what, there's times I want to pull his head off and shit down his throat. But you'll never take away what he did for our country,
Yep.
I mean, he would think about it. He's door gunner on a Black Hawk, and he brought back the Bronze Star. You don't get that out of a helicopter.
Yeah.
Golly, I've got to 4 phones on this desk.
There was one guy that during my super drinking days, there's one guy that always sat down at the bar, and his name, and everybody called him Sarge, and he was a sergeant when he left the military, and it took a bit to warm up to him, but finally broke through and kind of earned his trust, and heard a few stories, and he always reached in his pocket, and the first couple of times I met him, reached in his pocket and said, "You got any of these?" and pulled out those challenge coins. And I always thought those were freaking amazing. And right now it's still in my truck. He brought out an American flag patch and gave it to me. And
Nice.
it's still in our truck even when you were here, Joe, there were the little American flag sitting up there, and it's still up there, and it will always be up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I've got an American flag folded up and in a shadow box with a little paper printed out, and everybody on the Blackhawks signed it.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "This flag was flown over Fallujah on Thanksgiving Day," and I think it's 2006. And
Wow.
in support of Operation, but it shows their battalion and all that on it. And then everybody on the bird signed it, and my brother
Nice.
sent it. My brother sent it to me,
That's cool.
and that is one of my prized possessions.
Oh yeah.
Oh! Hey, I'll show you something.
Uh-oh. Do we want to see it? Yeah. Here, I'll show you something. Oh, wait.
Jericho, what are you doing up there? Is he muted?
I'm on the phone, Joe.
Oh.
He's wheeling and dealing.
I thought he was off the phone. I saw him with the flashlight and playing with it. So he must be talking to somebody in the chat about them little rocks.
No.
Hobo Rob is still here. Yeah, we're still.
Oh, hey. Mary's still here. Oh, you got a challenge coin, huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Nice.
What do you mean a challenge coin?
It
What it is if you do something or you go higher in rank and in the military, somebody will say, if you're in a bar and say, "Hey, you got a challenge coin," and the highest ranking challenge coin you got, let's say somebody's got a Congressional Medal of Honor coin, that's the highest coin you can get. Or, it's kind of I've done this, you've done that, and the guy who has the lower coin buys the other guy a drink.
right. And say that Stacy and I both had the lowest, and this was the lowest. We both had one of these. You see the little silver square right below the bottom red?
Yeah.
That's got your serial number on it.
Oh,
At that point, we'd go to whoever's got the lowest or the highest serial
Lowest
number. Right?
number.
Yeah, lowest number has to pay. And this is number 100. So
It's just it's kind of it's
it's a pecking
I
order.
guess it's not a pissing match. It's to show that
what
been there, done that, and
hold on,
and I got
Stacey.
the coin to prove it.
Right. What he's saying, and what he forgot to say is, if you do a favor or get on a general's radar, they have their own challenge coins.
Right.
And if you impress them enough, they'll reach in and they'll give you one of them, and now you've
They'll
got a
give you
general's,
their challenge coin.
right? Or a colonel's, or because my
Right.
brother's got a whole bag full of challenge coins that he's gotten.
Is this in all branches or just one branch?
Yep.
Yep, all of them.
All.
I never heard of it.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
I was in the
If
Navy.
you-
I never heard of it.
If you go into, like, let's say the VFW bars,
Yeah.
and if there's veterans there, just ask to see that. Don't challenge them. Just ask, say, hey, do you have any challenge coins I can check out? And they'll reach in their pocket, and they'll either their pants pocket or shirt pocket, and they'll hand you a coin in the little plastic case. Some of them are all scratched and beat to hell, but they are really cool, And does your PSG book have anything on challenge coins?
No.
It doesn't. Oh, okay.
Okay, look here, Joe, you're gonna like this.
Only monetary coins that does.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just took a picture of it and used the Bixby stuff to tell it to find similar ones. So look here. It came up with all of these.
Oh.
Those are all challenge coins. Yeah.
These are all challenge coins.
The only type of challenge coin I got the Serenity Prayer on it.
Yeah.
I want something with that prayer from Boondock Saints on it.
Oh, yeah. That's an awesome movie. I love that movie. Both of them rock.
Aviation support. See, I'm trying to find this exact one with the 777 on
See,
it.
Marvin carried a black chip for 20 years now. So
Oh, all right.
black chip's a challenge coin.
There's even fire departments with challenge coins.
Yep.
So there's Coast Guard, Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah, you could be, let's say come out a sergeant, but you could have, let's say, a general's challenge coin if he gave it to you.
Right.
And somebody pulls out, oh, yeah, I have a colonel's challenge coin, and you pulled out, a higher ranking challenge coin that somebody had given you. It's just kind of a...
I wonder if
It's
Trump's got a challenge
thing,
coin.
I guess.
I wonder if Trump's got a challenge coin. That would trump all that. That would outrank all of them, wouldn't it?
I think there might even be a presidential challenge coin. I think that would be the ultimate challenge coin you should get.
I have my
Presidential.
mission. I have my mission.
Trump got his challenge coin from Stormy Daniels.
Yeah.
Night, Mary.
All right. Good night, Mary. You take it easy and hope you're feeling better and everything goes well.
Hobo Rob says
Prayers are with you.
heavy metal coins.
Yeah, that would be a presidential Trump coin. That would be a presidential Trump coin of 2025. Yeah, that would
Nice.
be
Nice,
that
Marvin.
would be-
20 years.
that would be freaking amazing if you had one of those in your pocket. Everybody sitting at the VFW, everybody's throwing challenge coins to see who's got the highest rank, and you dropped one of those. It'd be a drop the mic moment. Huh?
Oh man. There must be-
Presidential.
He's the commander in chief, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I say you can get your own
The
challenge
highest
coin. I make them. I got a blank one right here. I'll put whatever the fuck you want on it. I'll call you Commander whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, but the highest ranking would be the presidential challenge coin. That would be that's the ultimate, the highest rank you could ever get, the highest whatever challenge coin.
So, Joe, you were Navy, right?
Unless God himself made a coin.
Yeah.
Joe, you're Navy, right?
Yes.
got a buddy over here named Kevin Staines is thinking about going into joining the Navy. He'd start out though. They don't have privates, right? What would his rank be?
E1.
E1. What's
Seaman
that?
E1.
So he'd be Seaman Staines.
That's a seaman recruit.
E1.
Okay, so he'd be isn't that so? We'd call him Seaman Staines.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I had to go there.
Yep. Even Hobo Rob said that the commander-in-chief would be the highest coin you could get.
No, technically, if you could get one of the first lady's coins, it trumps his.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you could get like a Melania
No.
challenge coin.
No, that would be on the Clinton docket. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's a nice knife.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the obsidian knives, right?
That's why I was going through my notes.
Yeah.
Look at the grip on that.
I'm kind of partial to that feather. Hey, you have that? Mine's upstairs. My wife started using mine. My feather knife.
Yeah.
My wife started using it.
A feather knife?
Stacy, you saw that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Gold Eagle. I'm still, to me, it's still one of the prettiest knives, though. I love that thing.
That's
Is that Damascus?
No, it's not Damascus, but it's like laser etched.
Oh, okay.
But it's sharp, man. It holds an edge great. It's really thin, really, really. It's almost like a filleting knife, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that is thin.
It's got a little bit of flex to it, so it makes it nice and.
Not more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yours doesn't have not a lot. Mine has a little bit more than that.
Oh, yeah, I can see it a lot better on the big screen than I can through my phone.
Yeah. My wife was it was kind of funny. She was kind of irritated at me at first. I was acting irritated because I went up there and I said, Jess, I said, I got to send Joe that knife that you got me. She went, what? I said, yeah. I said, it was for a good cause, though. And she said, I said, so can you order me another one? She went, no. I said, well, I said, I'm sorry. She said, no, I ordered two when I got that one. I've got another one back here in case I needed it. So I went and got it. I went, yay!
Score.
Yeah. And I will admit, I sent the brand spanking new one to Joe, just because that way he got one that had never been used.
Oh, I
Wasn't
got
licked on. And
Yeah, I just but hey, they I don't know. It's just fun, and I'm going to.
I was on the phone.
did you get your wheeling and dealing done?
Goldhound says hi, Joe. The parts are on their way.
Parts of what?
They're going to be making 60 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Hounds?
Yeah, they got.
Oh, okay.
Am I
They got
getting
enough.
Gold hounds?
They got enough to make 60.
Am I getting
Wow.
one?
Wait to hear what the price increase is going to be. I
Ooh.
was kind of shocked at that.
What are we talking about?
Hand pump suction dredge.
Oh, that almost sounds dirty.
It does.
Hand pump suction dredge.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Yeah,
What's
the price.
brown chicken, brown cow? What's that? What is
Down,
that?
Did you
chicken,
see the
down,
thumbnail?
down.
What?
Don't you remember the porn sound from the 80s? Bow chicka wow wow. Brown chicken wow wow. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh yeah.
Brown chicken wow
Yeah.
wow. Brown chicken, brown cow. Can't you hear it, Joe?
All
Brown
right.
chicken wow wow.
Is that you guys all know about this? What's this, a cult?
Well,
Marvin
no,
says
show him a dragon.
we're over here.
It's
We're over here
it's a
going.
cult.
Come on. First, it was
It's
the
a brown
challenge
chicken,
coins.
brown
Now it's
cow
brown
cult.
chicken,
Cult.
brown cow.
Cult. Yep,
I
we're
mean,
all
come
members.
on. I'm beginning to wonder if your brain might be leaking there, Joe, because you forgot about the challenge coins.
So
And now
Marvin,
you-
we've got this one. This is the it's an oriental dragon. Ooh.
An ornamental dragon.
Yeah.
Are you going to
And
start
the-
printing dragons again?
He asked me to show him.
Oh,
What do you call them?
It's a dragon.
No, because they can move when you print them.
articulated.
Articulated?
Yep.
It can move because your
This is-
fingers are articulated.
This is my favorite one here. This is a color changing crystal dragon.
Ooh, have you got any of that color changing stuff that when it heats up, it'll change colors?
No.
It's awesome.
This is just the one that changes colors when you. All right, Hobo Rob.
Move it around. All right,
Yeah,
night,
well,
Hobo Rob. Take it
Depending
easy.
on the angle. Depending on the angle you look at it, it changes colors.
Angle of the dangle.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it went from blue to purple to red to
Brown
greens to
Oh.
Yeah, this is
brown chicken
wings.
brown.
It's got wings. The wings move.
See,
Joe.
it's
Joe's getting yelled at.
No, I ain't getting yelled at. Not yet.
You got your hearing aids in, Joe?
No.
Why don't you put your hearing aids in? You were supposed to put them in every morning.
Yeah, I'll do it
And then
tomorrow.
I got to get the other ones. Hold on.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
and I don't print dragons. I print like more usable stuff. This is my memory chip holder. It's got trays to hold the different things and see. Yeah,
So, Samurai, if I sent you some shitty hand drawn stuff, you could figure it out and print it for me.
So this is you put a light behind underneath of
know.
it, and it spins. And this is a lotus. This is usable. It lights up the room. It rotates on one of my little spinny light thingies.
I'll give you like redneck cocktail measurements. I'll give you actual measurements, but they won't be to size.
What else?
right now I've got a few too many things I got to finish. Then we'll look at making it. Okay.
He's got a pile of stuff.
I got a pile of stuff I got. That's why I'm not doing anything except the stuff that I got to get out.
Then
Okay,
I got
well, I was just wondering, you know.
But yeah. Well, I can usually take a design and make something out of it.
the Grim Reaper
All right.
with an articulated skull.
That
Skeleton.
that looked like something else besides. Okay, my mind went somewhere else.
Well.
What?
Jericho just died.
Somebody muted him.
I didn't mute him. My hands are right here.
Who was that was talking about stepping on Legos?
Me, I stepped on some shit earlier.
Can you hear me now?
We can.
All right.
I like this Lego because if you open it up, it's a thumb drive,
Oh,
but it's also a functioning or
Different
yeah,
dragon
Lego.
skulls. These
No,
are keychains.
I was just walking across the carpet, and our granddaughter must have taken a knob off of something, and just barreling across there like Grandpa does, and just stepped on that. It was just like, ugh.
Oh, hey, look.
I've got some STL files for some some death whistle skulls.
Here's the box of fun.
What's that? A box of.
Box of
So
fun.
we've got tiny little dragons.
Oh, look at that.
We've got
Hey, Bob.
little owl bookmark jabby stabbies.
Hello, Bob.
Got any henways?
We've got
Yes. Hello, Bob.
these are
Everybody
you're
says
supposed to
hi to
hang
Bob.
these. Hi, Bob. These are puppy lovers. You hang them in your car.
Bob, you're in the way.
Here's an owl. Here's a boat.
Do you
Joe
know
likes playing with his dinghy.
Do you know I have never printed one of those?
I use it when I'm testing a new filament.
Yeah,
Holy
I've
crap.
never printed one of those.
One of those boats.
Here's some
no.
amethyst.
Amethyst? What,
Yeah.
you printed amethyst? That's pretty good.
No, that's amethyst that we found here.
Oh.
Some more dinghies. I've got lots of dinghies. This is in my. This is in the $5 box at the garage sale. Here's a dragon keychain. I said that some of these definitely should not be for chitlins because you could stab the shit out of somebody with these. It's a bookmark. It's an owl bookmark.
Letter opener.
It's a letter opener, but it's supposed to be a bookmark.
It has to have a clip on it so it clips to the page.
The file didn't print correctly, Joe, so it became a letter opener.
Oh.
So it became a stabby.
Then don't try and pass it off as a bookmark.
Hey, you can put a dollar bill in a book.
You can stick a booger in a book and it'll mark it.
That's right. Another I love my dog thingy.
Thingy.
Yeah, like you can hang it from your car. I don't know what it's called. Like you hang it from your mirror.
That's
called a dangler.
A dangly.
A thingy is a
Dangly.
dangly.
Bunch of tiny dragons, like yellow, silver,
They're not thingies though.
orange. Some more owls. More dragons.
Oh, I think I'm getting over.
My name's Joe, and I'm going to bed now, guys.
Ah.
Hey, Joe. Let me see.
Oh, you guys are pissing. I'm telling you. Killing me.
Joe's gonna be like, "All right, show me one more thing, and then go to bed." And then we're gonna be like, "Joe, check this out."
Hey,
So one
Joe,
night,
880 Dean Street, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Any idea where that's at?
in Brooklyn.
Yeah, on
it's
Dean
in
Street.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know where Dean Street is in Brooklyn?
No. I could look it up.
That's where my business partner's husband has their trucking company.
Oh.
Then we got this dragon. Where's my damn camera? This guy. Ooh, where's my camera?
Ooh, their trucks are operated exclusively by professional drivers from Theatrical Teamsters Local 817.
All right. I may have seen some of them.
It's called Showbiz Trucking.
They're doing a lot of movies up here.
Right. Well, see, he's got the contract with ABC and CBS and all of them. They warehouse all of the sets and props and stuff, and they'll call them and order what they want taken to a certain location to record, and they'll do it.
They don't haul around all the lighting equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But I think it's primarily like set pieces. Like if they got to set up a bedroom somewhere, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you gonna
And then
lay down?
the piece de resistance.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
A lemon juicer.
So if you ever see trucks that look like that with the Showbiz Trucking logo on the side, that's my business partner's husband's place.
Yes, Bob. My God.
But it's a safe sword. See, I printed it without the point, so you don't hurt yourself.
Mm.
But if you sit down wrong, I tell you, you're gonna have a sore ass.
Or you can pretend you're a mosquito. Like
Yeah.
not mosquito, a wasp.
Yeah.
You can pretend you're a bee. You can run around with this and pretend you're a bee. Buzz, 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 buzz.
Well, no, I was just saying if you sit on it.
Yeah. Like yes, if you guys want to pretend you're a bee, this is the. Hey, maybe I
Yeah.
can sell. I can start selling these to
That's-
people that want to pretend they're bees. They make them for people that think they're cats.
Oh,
They have cattails. Now we make stingers.
How do you
yeah.
how do you fold it back
Yeah.
How do you what?
Just smack it on the floor and everything goes.
Oh.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. So what they got to do is they got to jump up and sit down on the concrete, and then the stinger goes away.
Yeah.
And then you have to shimmy real fast, and it'll stick back
Yes.
out.
Swing around real fast.
Then
your
they
stinger comes out.
gotta swing real fast, and then they got their
Yeah.
stinger back.
Hi-ya!
I guess you could fart,
Yeah.
blow it out.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of sadistic toy.
Mm.
I made it for Charlie. Charlie's the one that requested this to be printed.
Okay, enough said then.
That's for the Joe. That's for those S&M parties.
I see.
Yeah.
You know, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine, but really, really hard.
You sting me, I'll sting you.
Yeah. That poor guy.
Bob, really?
I think I broke the stinger.
I've never seen a cat so obsessed with somebody.
Meow meow.
Bob.
I think I gotta go to bed, man. It's fucking 3.5 hours you've been on here. It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 11:09 here.
Yeah, I got to go to bed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
done.
gotta go. I gotta probably go do a bunch of dishes tomorrow
You're gonna go do dishes.
for about 10
Jericho.
hours.
I
Well,
found
yeah,
out something.
That's an after stream talk.
Oh yeah. 109. Yeah, it's 1:09 a.m. But all right, we're gonna go backstage. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic Friday. Now it's safety meeting Saturday. I am still not able to get safe yet.
That's okay. I'm doing twice as much in his honor.
Yeah, I'm gonna increase my flow just in his honor. Also.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We're
So
picking up
these
his
two-
slack.
These two is gonna
Also-
get
also-
safe for me.
And I'll smoke your cigarettes for you.
I still have no desire for those.
No.
Yeah, I told Marvin, I was like, man, I asked James, I was like, did I smell that fucking bad? When he lit the cigarette, I was like,
Yeah. I've noticed on people too since I've stopped smoking.
what in the hell?
You
Yeah,
know
I
what?
can 3D
don't
print
care.
just about anything. So just let me know. All right, everybody, have a good night. See you tomorrow. We're gonna go live tomorrow and do some shenanigans.
Yeah, I probably won't be here because my
Later,
sister's
guys.
in from Atlanta, and I'm gonna go terrorize her for a while.
You know what you should do?
What's that?
Put the camera in your sister's face and be like, you're live.
Oh, I could pretend like I'm a interviewing her for something. Yeah.
Paparazzi.
Oh, we could totally have fun. Just be backstage and pretend. So you have 25,000 people watching right now. She's gonna be
Or you
like,
can put it on a tripod and sneak it up over the bushes.
Oh, and hey, we've got a question coming in from Sydney. Not Sydney, Arkansas. That's Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
Because we do have a Sydney,
Right.
Arkansas, about 15 miles from here. But she would
All right.
freak
Good night,
out.
Marvin.
Night.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
my shooter ain't working.
You want me to shoot it?
Yeah.
Bangarang.
Bang.
Who's going to shoot
Bang.
it?